Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Monday, Monday, Monday. Monday Night High Road. Last time on, we had a bloodbath in the streets of Xylaros, beneath the crane towers of the amazing city of Archimedes' Wonder. We have, in one corner, the Black Crows. Axe in hand, they're trying to vigorously axe someone a question. But what's this? They've been taken from the rear. Unexpectedly, seems that the party has given them the quick about, and none of their leaders are here, and none of them have any idea what the fuck is going on. So mostly, they're just getting killed. But wait, someone's trying to hurt a horse. That's fucked up, dude. Come on, why'd you have to bring an animal into this? Here we are, asking questions like, what are we doing in the city again? What lies beneath the streets of Xylaros? What did Abroda Acalaris want here?
Wait, is there something
And
under here?
is anyone capable of beating Zion's AC in this fight? Find out this and more tonight on High Road. Alright, Tento, you're in an alley, you've just absolutely plunged in attack, slaughtered a bitch. His corpse crouches under you as you stab both blades in and rip as if though, just, working a casual pulley lever with a bit of bunch as you go through the bone and marrow. Slurk, your blades coming out red with the blood of your foe. And, yeah, what do you want to do?
Wait, did I already attack?
Yeah,
No,
you
right?
made the plunging
Wait,
attack.
is this... Wait, do we stop at the end of my turn?
Oh shit, your turn might have... Well, okay, you moved and you made action attack. You might have a bonus if you want to, like, bonus action dash or bonus action whatever else you can do as a rogue. I don't think you can dodge.
Nope, that's a monk thing.
Yeah, B-dodge is hella powerful.
I guess I'll slash at this guy then. Did I?
You slide down, you
Maybe.
whip out your blade, and you cast it
Just-
towards the upturned neck
Yeah.
I
of the
would think
bandit.
we would
Axe raised
my turn.
high. Huh?
I would think we ended on my turn, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, when I booted up, it was on Pento's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, we have Tento's attack and all everything as the last...
The vicious
okay,
dagger
okay,
slides
yeah.
out as he boosts up off of the dead and slices for the throat of the axeman, blade high, bringing down. Don't worry, Parker, we just started. Also, hello. Yeah, so
Hello.
give me that damage.
Nope, that's an attack. That's damage. Here you go. One.
You give him
Oh,
a
it is
light
1d4.
tickle
It's
as
fine.
you cut him shaving. And you see some of his 5 o'clock shadow expires as the clock strikes. I should have said the clock strikes 1. I flubbed that. Anyway, moving on.
We'll remember that one damage if we manage to just barely kill him.
Good. That's why. Good to
But-
know.
So, Kabancho, you are standing sideways on a wall in an alleyway. One dude dead, ice spread up and down, the barricade cart now locking in those who plan to ambush you with it, and 2 axemen desperately trying to get out of the cold and sink into your warm, hot, arachnid flesh.
So the guy on my left is prone.
He's got the little logo on him, but he's rotated up, so I think he's stood. So I'm gonna take
Okay.
it out.
I don't think it particularly matters, but I'm gonna go for the guy to my right.
Spiders cut
And try to
lashes
end
out.
him.
Black and white weaving blade cutting into your foe. It strikes through his guard, cuts him deep in the left shoulder, and blood gushes out as his eyes roll back. He stumbles, and he dies. His friend screams out, "No! I'll never taste your cookie again! Get down
I'm
here,
sorry,
you anorak
what?
bastard! I'll send you right to..." As the blade cuts a cart into the other man's throat, putting him down.
Are
in
you
-1
okay,
gaming,
my friend?
Also dead.
I don't know. He's talking about cookies. I was really confused for a second.
Boncho, 2 men are now dead. Your blade slaked in their blood.
No one's
Tento.
asking about your cookies.
Yeah.
Tento, the people are dead.
Are you yelling this?
Yes.
Okay, and
I don't know. They're here for you, right?
no, I said they're here for all of us. Were you not listening?
I don't know if these people are those people. But
I'm just gonna ignore you now.
I'll come out from the alleyway.
Just like a brain, like
One of them
mannerism
shouts,
talking to
"You face the black crows, you laggards, you..." Wait, what happened to all the guys in the alleyway? What do you mean they're dead? What the fuck?
Don't look. It's not kid friendly.
They're having cookies in there.
Where is the burning oil? Someone get out the burning oil! Frank was supposed to bring that. Where's Frank? Poncho, what are you
God
doing?
damn it, David.
Because your name's David.
And I do not have a bonus action, so that is my turn.
Zion, you stand surrounded by your foes, although their morale is beginning to break as your companion wades out, just casually spattered in their blood. And their ambush is obviously falling apart. What do you do?
I will turn around and say, it'll be all right soon.
That's not. I don't know why that's not
Alright,
reassuring.
so,
What do you mean?
you break through your foe's guard and crush into their skull. 11 thunder reverberating and overwhelming their...
No, that's the second attack.
My bad. For 12 damage. However, you manage to raise the blade and their axe blade tinks off of your second strike. Your follow-up, less well aimed. A reverberating thunderous boom comes from the metal as if though striking an axe-shaped chime.
And I'll move over here.
You position yourself towards
That's
the
my turn.
doorway. The crossbowman unable to get a good shot off. His compatriots attempt to liberate you of your innards, axe in hand, but a new foe has emerged. A man who you just rocked the world of. Cannot help but note that there's a Cabancho to hand, so he swings his axe to the right, hoping to strike into softer flesh here,
Oh, that hits.
and making his mark.
I mean,
My
you
AC
did
is
ask
18.
for
Wielded
it.
with both hands. He-
Hey, hold on. It's disadvantage because I hit him.
Correct.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always
Nice.
forget that.
Oh.
Never mind.
This
You
is
didn't gonna
His
say
his
you.
blade is shaking. His blade is
You
shaking
know?
really hard. Like he's having to play the Tony Hawk the Tony Hawk Pro Sports grinding mini game to swing his axe. Unfortunately, he's played a lot of Pro Skater 4, so that one lands dead of center for a stunning 4 damage. I'd like you to note it's a D10 he's rolling. He just rolled a 1 on his damage die. In spirit, Zion still kept him from doing
Still
that.
protecting him. Good job, Zion.
This
You're the
fellow
one
right
true
here
hero.
has advantage on Zion for flanking. And the blade goes boink! And this guy says, "Oh, just stand here. That's Tento, fucking thief of the coasts. Get him. Fuck the rest of them. We'll be rich on his bounty alone."
You
Thief
forgot
of
about the mermaid.
Who the fuck is that? Thief of the... Oh, yeah, cool. I like Thief of the Coast.
This
That sounds a
guy-
lot cooler.
Your names are getting weaker and weaker. You're losing.
This guy comes
I
up
think
behind
that's-
Tento,
I like to think
makes
that's
an
a
attack
good
with
thing.
advantage. That's 6 slashing on you, Tento.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Guy runs up, also
Oh,
advantage
shit.
from flanking.
Wait.
Does a 19 hit you?
19 does hit me, yeah.
Alright, dealing a further 12. This guy rushes up on you. Attacks with
I'll have
advantage.
that. Yeah, I'll have that one. So I'll take
Alright.
6 from that.
And so basically,
Yeah,
they
that's fine.
say, "Boom gang, get him!" And like 5 people rush up. Axes are flying everywhere. You're sliding, getting partially cut by some of them, but like one flat snaps you in the back. You feel like they might have bruised a rib. An axe slides between your ribs and blood splatters. You're not doing too great as the last hit comes in for a further 7 damage.
Jesus
and
Christ.
these axemen are both fucking paralyzed, and they try and see if they break free of hold person. Casey, could you remind me of your DC real quick?
It's definitely higher than that.
Higher than 9,
and that
lower
one
than
breaks
21
it.
is probably the answer. At the
Yeah.
end of this guy's turn, he becomes paralyzed, but that's the end of his turn. So, the Black Crow sharpshooters, the dude on the roof, 5, 10, 15, 20, gets into the alleyway, sees Tento, but Tento is surrounded by guys, and he's like, "Oh fuck, am I gonna shoot him?" I don't want to shoot one of my guys. Oh, the anorak. Yeah, I'll fucking pop him. And then he kind of leans up and
Yeah, I'll shoot him instead. That's a good idea.
pops a shot. Okay, that's 17. Does that hit Cabancho?
17 misses.
You raise Spider's cut, and as it's about to pierce your fucking eye, ting! Parry the shot out of the way, and you just make eye contact, and dude's like, how much are we getting paid for this again?
Not enough.
I like to think that's what they both say. Not enough.
Yeah, so this crossbowman uses aim shot ability to spend all of his movement and bonus action in order to gain advantage on his next range attack to shoot a tento, delivering a critical fucking hit.
Oh my
for 15
goodness.
piercing damage. A hard thud hits you, your collarbone cracks, there's blood seeping out. It slid through a little gap in your Shirokage chain shirt. You're having a bad day. This dude is going to take this engage action, try and step away from Zion. I wonder what happens.
You've activated my trap card.
he's like
And
very
see you
carefully.
place it face down first.
He's very carefully like walking back, and Zion, without even turning around, just uppercuts him in the fucking jaw. As he gets thudded for 7 thunder, shattering his plans to leave and eating his main action. He has no further action economy to take. With that, this dude with Lumi on top of him says, I'd have to be a fucking dog, and proceeds to whip out his short sword, rear it back, and attempts to stab it deep into me, hitting the ground instead. Bonnie's turn.
Oh man, I really did not think past this first step.
I mean, you had the horses beat the shit out of him last time, so. Hazel and Ayala about to get their first combat
I did
kill.
not think this far ahead. It's my turn.
Do the horses look like they're still gonna go fuck him up?
Zion springs
Yeah,
his
I'm
face
just gonna
again.
trust the horses to go fuck him up. Let's see, 5.
You hop out the side of the wagon, like under one of the little covering awnings.
I mean, I can go out the front too. I have enough room for either.
Yeah, you slide out
Bonus
the grass
action, cast shillelagh.
for watering the Lee. You raise your stick, you hum, you make a sign, and you have a big fuck off stick. And the dude goes from, what are you gonna hit me with the stick? Oh, you're gonna hit me with the stick? As
Oh, I
you-
forgot there's technically advantage, but it doesn't matter because it auto crits anyways.
Yeah, give me that. Oh, wait. Sorry. This guy isn't paralyzed anymore.
Oh, he isn't. Okay, no,
You know
never
what?
mind.
You
Then
know
yeah,
what?
I still hit him
I
though.
think I'm gonna put the status effects as the big icon to make that clear.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, either way, I
maybe
should
make a
hit.
second roll just to check for the crit if you want. But
I won't have. No, the advantage would have been from paralyzed, but he's not. So.
all right, pop me that damage. Oh
Oh,
my
wait,
god!
No, sorry. No, that's not it.
I thought you just dumped 1 year on this man, and I was
That's it,
like,
I did
you hit him with a
damage.
stick and fucking decapitate him? No, you bang him hard on the knee. You hear a horrible cracking sound. You see it bend backward away. It shouldn't bend. Ah!
Go Lumi.
So yeah, Naela. So yeah, Lumi goes for the claws, and the horses, who I think are draft horses. Yeah, they're draft horses. Go for their hooves. So Lumi bites, and neither she nor the foe can manage to get in as he skewers away and flicks at her with his blade, neither able to land a blow. Oh, and they both have advantage, and because that guy is still, and it auto crits, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh
Naela?
no, the horses are.
Naela and Hazel are spattered in blood as they go,
Jesus.
and there's
Holy
blood
crap.
and cracking bone as they descend and literally like demolish this fucking man. He's
Are we allowed
dead.
to recruit these horses as like party members?
Dead as fuck. There's blood everywhere.
Can we like take them in the battle?
So also a question. Technically, Lumi attacked with her reaction because I attacked. So is she gonna do anything with her action, or
I'm gonna treat this as
because
like
we also haven't done this?
I'm gonna treat this as broken away. Like she gets her one attack for the turn. So I'm not gonna make it a reaction in this instance, but like she still did the attack.
Okay, so she does still have her reaction though. If she...
Yeah, if she needs
Okay.
to, if she needs to take a reaction, if she wanted to off that guy, she still has it. All right.
Okay. That is my turn then.
Tento Rossi. Everybody wants to ask you a question. Your blood is everywhere. You feel the pain of the axes that have hit you, and you're not having a great time. What do you want to do? You think, damn, this would be a great time to whip out my dual pure meld blades, if only they were not presently broken.
I'll have to drop this at my feet.
Yeah, you want to just fucking... Alright, each beam is broken off and thrown at point with... So you just want to... Pop! And have those blue beads land directly at your feet.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you want to do this. I was just wondering if I could do that.
10 foot by 10 foot area. Now... Here's how... Okay, so you want to be the epicenter, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a little funky with game rules, but here's how I'm going to suggest it would work. What if it's like...
Is that how it's gonna be? Oh.
What-
Can I put on
and-
this circle then? A little further up. I don't want to hit Zion, basically.
Alright, yeah. What this will do is there will be room for someone to slide along and not have to step on it. You know what I mean? But, because it can't cover 15 feet. But it will splash everyone in the zone. I don't know if I'm creating a terrible AoE precedent right now, but we'll deal with that later. You top that.
It's been a hot topic for a while for something like this.
Yeah, and
You target the center of a square, do you target the corner of it? It's weird.
so you drop 14 cold damage, and they are all about to make a dex save. I'll make one dex save for the axeman. They fail, and I'll make one for the non-axeman. Ice skids up. The guy in the back sees it coming. He's like, "Oh fuck, magic!" Hops. The others absolutely get chilled out by it as you bring the ice cone, and you find yourself wondering what killed the dinosaurs. But then you remember there's still dinosaurs alive in High Road, so
Wait, there are?
maybe not. I think you encountered some. Yeah.
Did we?
Don't worry, we'll have more.
You can polymorph into something, into a dinosaur, so there
So
are
all these guys
stats
are on
for
the
them.
ground?
You meet more dinosaurs soon, Tento. So you've hit all of those people. What's your plan for not getting hit by this, other than the fact that you resist it naturally?
That's my
You're supposed to have a
I
plan?
just resist it naturally.
He was
Okay,
supposed to
well,
have a
I
plan?
do think you need to make the dex save.
Oh yeah, I do need to make sex state still. Okay. Oh,
Okay, so
I
you
take 0
pass-
damage.
Well, are you immune or are you resistant?
No, the rogue feet.
Yeah,
Sure.
I thought that was
Correct,
my feet.
correct. You're the
I
right.
was about to say, it's like what?
I'm
Am I-
remembering how this works now. I'm remembering how this game works. You've ice splashed all these fools. They're icicled up. It's hard to move around, and that's your main action. What do you want to do next?
Bonus action disengage. I will. Yeah,
Part's difficult terrain, by the way.
Yeah, you have to. You have
as
to
long as it's
clamber
not
over the
magical,
card.
I don't care. Isn't that the case?
Natural. You ignore
Natural.
natural. So like, if it was like a cliff or something, you wouldn't give. If it was like broken rocks or like roots, you wouldn't give a shit.
Can I
But it's a
slide
mi-
under it?
It's yeah. It lets you. You're a short little lad. You're a little fellow.
Yeah.
You're a little guy.
So I will slide under the cart. Whoop. A little further. There you go. Actually, do I have enough movement? Just be on the other side. I think I do just have enough movement. Right? Yeah, okay.
That will be.
Yeah, no, let's
Wait.
be right here.
Sorry, no, you're not. Yeah, never mind.
Is Is it any more than 25? Oh wait, I was right there. No, yeah. That's 20. There you go. Or whatever.
So
Oh wait, because you said it was typical terrain.
you slide under, and that's where you are, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oops, I hit the wrong.
Kabancho. Your blood slick with your blade slick with the blood of your foes. Ice emerging before you. Dudes getting punched in the face. Corpses mounting. You feel like it's old times all over again. What you gonna do?
Alright. Last turn, I climbed over the cart to get over here. This turn, Cabalto's gonna climb back over the cart again to get back here.
Oh. Stupendous, do you disengage?
No, I will take the op.
Alright, a battle axe swings for you.
It's still a disadvantage because Zion's thing is still on.
Correct.
Oh, it doesn't go away after a hit? Okay, I did not know that.
It's
Misses.
until Zion's next turn.
Alright, so the axe is a whiff.
Oh.
You back up, you scuttle over, you scuttle back. You guys are both, I would point out, this cart was set to be in a position to roll out and block the street. The guys who were going to do that are dead, but the cart's still in a perfect position to do it if you wanted to.
Yes, let us just block Zion.
Push Zion.
Yeah,
You need to slam
Zion.
into Zion, or at least you can put it most of the way. in
Actually,
this
let's
street.
be realistic. Neither of us have the strength to push it into.
That's true.
And Zion has enough strength to push it back.
Yeah, Zion just like, are we playing a game? Push.
It's like reverse tug of war.
And assuming Tento's like on the ground getting up, I'm gonna help Tento up with the cure wounds.
All right, you give him a little
did not
buddy pack.
take a spell. Oh, wait.
And everyone
Nope,
has
that
cure
still did
wounds
not take a spell,
nowadays.
so that's also under leveled.
Is it set to your spell casting and level properly?
I think I messed up the progression of it, but it is
12?
12?
You've upgraded your
Oh wait,
level.
I'm
in your
sorry.
character
Is
sheet,
it
right?
is it the 7 plus 9?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 16 points of healing.
Oh.
All right, so yeah. What can I say? Cure wounds. You can buy that at the Dollar General now. So, Kabancho, anything else in your turn?
And that is my turn.
Ah, yeah.
It's okay, Casey. I don't think your cure wounds is something you could get from the Dollar General. I think it's more like a Walmart thing.
Wow, what an upgrade.
You find yourself cast by beam to a strange world. Wally world. So, Zion,
Mm-hmm.
you find a group of people who previously thought that you were trapped on a street with them. We're increasingly realizing that they are trapped on a street with you. What do you do?
True. There's no question about that. It is true.
I guess. So that square is a 10-foot radius, right?
Yeah, so you can, like, if you were to be at the edge, you could, like, scooch along the wall and not touch it.
Alright, I'm just gonna cast shatter.
Amazing. So the ice gathers down onto this, like, the ground, like, the stone, like, cracks up these little icicles onto the guy's
Those guys
feet.
are not having
It
a
hits
good time.
all of them.
Like
And then
I
you
said,
break
not
down-
enough.
You bring down the ankle shatterer.
Those guys are not having a good
That's a
time.
fail. This guy knows what's up when it comes to saving. So is it half or none for pass? Half. Okay. So he suffers 5, and in addition to fucking these dudes up, actually maybe that's part of the thing anyway. So you shatter the ice that's like sealed around their ankles, right? And in the process, it twists around with the cracking. They are all forced to the ground, and they all fall prone. Except for this dude, who's like, oh, fuck! And the ice is shattered.
I will say I can't remember if we stopped the horn last time or not, but I don't think it matters anymore.
I think it was the guards on the gate, because because they saw a fight breaking out. Oh wait, no, never mind.
That was
Someone did.
them.
No, it was the enemy.
Yeah, the enemies did sound
Yeah.
a horn.
Yeah, that's.
I thought like
my
people at the
turn.
gate also did something.
Also,
though.
I hit delete
They're
on
trying
this.
to gather the dots.
I hit delete on this drawing, and it just didn't go away.
It's gained
so-
sentience.
I put something over it, but I can't. Okay, I'm gonna clear the drawings. Oh my god, I cleared drawings and it only got rid of the ones that are still there. Well,
I thought the people on the gate did do something though.
yeah, they're rushing.
Yeah, they're mounting
rushing.
up and they're quote unquote on the.
Oh right, they wanted to come help fight, but they had to go climb down some stairs. That's what it was.
They had to do something.
Yeah, no, they had to do with stairs.
Yeah, they had a quick last round of gambling before they come off their shift.
Yeah, don't you?
Nice.
I mean, I do that after work before I go to work every day.
So, wait, Zion. Yeah, so Zion, anything else in your turn?
Nope.
All right. Is the Black Crow Axeman? I don't know why that one guy's name is Horseman. So at this point, the Black Crow say, reinforcements are on the way. We just have to. And then someone says, "Are reinforcements on the way? I don't see them coming." And then they look around and they say, "They're not. Retreat, retreat!" And everybody stands up. That costs half their movement. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. And then dashes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, not 7. 6. And both of these guys are going to take the disengage action, step away. Zion, are you going to op one of them, or?
Oh no, I'm saving it for the other guy.
I mean, 5,
Azan's got his sights on someone.
25, 30.
The poor bloke.
Yeah, the poor person.
All right. So the sharpshooter above is going to take one last cheeky shot at Zion. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, it's
All right. Do you bubble it? It's 10 piercing.
nah.
What? So you're fighting. You're beating the shit out of these guys. You got blood and like broken bits of armor on your thunder fists, and just like right through the neck guard of your armor, there's a skittering crossbow bolt that actually fucks up a cog a bit before the gears grind it and snap it. This dude fucks off into the building. This dude is also going to take a parting shot, seeing that your armor was pierced from above. Miss? I think.
Yep.
He only manages to get 30 feet because he stopped to shoot. And this guy takes the disengage action and tries to step here and then here. Alright, yeah, the Thunder Gauntlet whips around, hits him. Wait! A miss? You slam into the wall, breaking off a chunk of stone, and he just keeps running. And he 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Lonnie's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the axeman next to you existed. And okay, so this dude's reaction is fuck this shit, I'm out. He's gonna disengage and run from Lumi. I don't think Lumi has a way to prevent that.
Well, she has a reaction though.
So he uses disengage. Does she have a way to negate disengage?
No.
Alright, so he uses disengage. This guy's gonna use disengage and run from you. You don't have sentinel or anything, so I think that just works. But he only gets to here. Lonnie, it's your turn. It looks like the enemy are running away. The guards are like about to arrive.
I guess Lonnie's just gonna go check up to see if this person's still any way like salvageable.
I'm sorry, you want to rephrase that?
Roll me a medicine check.
Salvageable. That's one way to describe a person's condition.
So one of their legs is like backwards and barely hanging on.
Is
like
he
marrows on the
dead or is
floor.
he just
Well,
on the ground?
he's bleeding from the legs and his head. He is salvageable, but he will be horribly maimed for life unless you manage to cast Regenerate on him.
Karma, you tried to attack some horses. You don't fuck around with horses.
Yeah, so are you gonna heal him?
Yeah, I guess I'll just cure wounds.
It's trade. Is this just a trademark High Road night? This is we're back at it. Just
Are
how
you proud of me, Tyr?
same as it ever was.
Are you proud of me, Tyr?
He screams, "My legs! Fuck my legs!" as he regains 8 HP, but like he can't quite walk right. And he kind of like scatters on the ground. Hazel and Ayla like almost stomp on him again.
Yeah, Lonnie will just like try to calm down. Like I think he's learned his lesson.
All right.
Stomp him out.
And I think Lumi would double back to you at this juncture, or do you think she'd try and chase the dude?
Also, technically, the
I
guy's
don't-
still paralyzed. The whole person doesn't win because the guy went down.
He's actually
Oh,
going,
God,
"Ah."
I think Lumi's smart enough to not just go running off like that.
She hops back over here, and covering
Got
the
her
wall.
killer instincts,
and
though.
yeah, with that,
She gets fed.
So the Hoplites arrive, and basically the Hoplites run up on these dudes, and they're not just arriving from the wall, but also from like the north. And the guards, they form like a shield wall, spears down, shields up, and people start like ducking into houses and everything. It's chaos. At this point, I'm going to end the combat encounter and say the guards and the Black Crows like fight and get chased. Unless somebody really wanted to play out the next round or two. I don't know, Zion, if you really want to be certain you take this motherfucker down.
Zion's out for blood.
Nah.
I guess Lonnie will just work on tying this guy up while he's paralyzed.
Well, as it turns out, he's paralyzed.
So
It's not that hard. But he's got, like, his legs are awkwardly bent backwards. His skull is a little misshapen. So you've got to be careful as you're doing that. People get run and chased around. Some of the hoplites form up around your cart and say, "Are you safe? What happened? Those men tried to attack you. Is anyone hurt?"
You could ask him what happened.
Ah, a prisoner.
Tinto's just gonna sneak away from here. Rather not deal with authorities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you have your mask on the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry, were you deliberately 45 feet up like you climbed up the building?
Who?
Tento.
No, I'm not.
Okay, yeah,
I'm on the
sorry.
ground.
I think he just forgot to lower himself.
Yeah, you
later.
just slip away. So yeah, you guys have slaughtered your foes. And yeah, you just walk out on the street and they say, "Hey, these look like mercenaries. They're all wearing the same uniform." "Oh yeah, that's not a good sign. Hey,
Branding is important.
does anybody want you dead or anything?"
I think so, considering
We
the people on the ground.
Hmm.
we got a tip that we maybe shouldn't come through the front gate, and they were also, I think one of them mentioned that they thought we were going to come in through the front.
He rubs his
Because
chin.
Because
Imagine
most
there
of
was
their
more.
people were there.
Rubs his chin and says, "Well, we'll have to notify the commander right away if there's more of these assassins lying in wait." And quickly they send for a runner, and one of them takes off as they try to run them up, and they say, "We recommend that you get to the merchant quarter quickly. We have a guard station there. You can stable your cart and wait for this all to blow over."
Yeah, that's. Thank you.
"Certainly. Welcome to Xylaros. I'm sorry it happened under such..." And as he's saying this, you hear a... and the ground shakes, and all of you make strength saves.
Oh boy, we're all good at that.
Wait. What do you mean by I'm not? Where exactly?
In the city of Xylaros.
Okay. Drink.
All right, so shit's falling. You hear pots clattering.
I roll a 6.
Wooden beams
hey,
come loose.
6 buddies.
Shit falls on the ground. Lumi and Tento are like, oof.
I'm also on my ass of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Zion, of course, the one person who doesn't need it gets a nat 20.
Zion's like,
Zion
did
stands
something
strong.
move?
Kabancho, many legs, extends out, holds, and they say, fuck, another quake. Those priests better really look into what's happening. I hope we haven't angered the gods.
Is that common around here?
Angering the gods? No, we're very pious people.
No, the quakes.
Angering the gods.
No, he got a point. He had the.
Not normally, no, but these past few days there have been quite a few quakes. Yeah, there's cracking in the pavement downtown. Yeah, up on the hill under the main promenade, near where they keep the ashes. I hope it hasn't disturbed any of the remains. DM's note: the crematoria where they keep the cremated remains of lots of people. It's like the public. It's the public burial ground where, like, you know, if you didn't have a plot, they just like shoved you in a jar and put you there after they were done burning you up.
That's fucked up.
And
Bye. When you put it like that, that's kind of
nice
fucked up.
public you know, it's like a nice, it's a nice little graveyardy building. It's like a little public mausoleum.
Yeah, we're gonna stuff you in just in this jar here.
Yeah, and that's the situation. You're in a little jar. But yeah,
We're here again.
Yeah, you know
what
that
was the specific issue here?
the thing that you know that Abroda Acalaris came here in particular and went to some place under the city streets.
And Tento ran off here by himself.
Yeah, but we were coming here. We were gonna come here anyways.
Yeah.
That's what I don't remember.
Yeah, so Xylaros, there had been some commotion surrounding the crematoria, and it's an old building that was like actually sealed off from the public for a while, and yeah, that's you know that there were some disturbances surrounding it.
Well, how long does the quake last? Is it like a short thing?
Yeah,
or...
it's a short thing. It only lasts like a minute. In fact,
concerned if it lasted longer. We're not. That's a.
We're having a good time.
Laura, roll a perception.
Ah, yes, I'm good at these.
I believe in you. Why did I ever
Sounds
believe in
about
you? Why did I even bother?
All right, so yeah, that's what happens. There's a bit of a quake. They recommend that you go do merchanty stuff because they assume you're merchants because you have a big cart and horses, and you know it seems like they want you dead. So,
Guard, before you go, how long has these quakes been going on for?
a few days, a few weeks. It's been a while now. Not a full month though. And
So
someone
you said
says
for a full month or not for a full
Not.
month?
not a full
Okay.
month. And someone says maybe a week and a half.
And we know Broda came how long ago? Or do we not know exactly when she came?
You don't know exactly when she came.
Okay.
You probably could have asked, you know, King Mitros, but he might have suffered a certain fate.
It's death.
Yeah.
Except for
Well,
death.
well, gang, I guess we'll let the guards clean up the streets, and then we'll get on with our business. Is everything okay? Is everyone all right?
I don't think they're all right. And Lonnie just kind of points to the guy tied up.
I don't think you need to tie him up. His leg is kind of
And the hoplites say,
pointing in
"Oh,
the-
we'll take care of that. We'll take him from here." And they
his
kind
legs
of
kind of look like mine. Let's just put it at that.
they try and pick him up, and you know they take him between them, and they're like, "We're going to, you know, get him out of here." And then they have some awkwardness because like the legs are hard to grab, so they put him in a cart and they like wheelbarrow roll him off. But yeah, that leaves you in town. You are in the city of Xylaros. It stretches before you. There are many great cranes and oddities, and there's the carousel and other feats of metallic engineering in this city that help it stand apart from the rest.
What time of day is it?
You
'Cause it was during the
arrived
evening, right?
Yeah, so the sun is like the horizon is starting to grow amber out over the mountains to the west. And as there are mountains to the west, the sun's gonna set a little sooner than it might otherwise.
So,
And
do we want to try to find an inn? Do we want to not stay inside the city and go outside and camp?
We should maybe go find Scout.
yeah, you notice
Oh.
as this conversation has developed, Tento has slipped away. And
He was
Zion,
around the corner and then just proceeded to walk off.
yeah, and Zion, what are you doing while this conversation's happening? Are you chilling in the street?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Chilling like a villain. Except you're not a villain. Right?
Or is it?
That's
Dun dun
the twist. That's the biggest twist of this game. This game, Zion is the true villain of the story.
Behold, Nutters was his creator.
Oh, what time was it again in this today?
Evening, almost nightfall.
I think I already used my thingy thing.
Well, if you don't have a strong opinion, let's go find an inn with a stable and let's try to figure what's going on in the morning. Unless people are inclined to start tonight, which I guess we could.
Do you think we should keep watch tonight?
Oh, most definitely.
Thought the point of staying in was so we didn't have to stay up all night. Okay.
Regardless where we're at, we're gonna have to. Someone's got to stay watch. There's a difference of are we in beds or are we outside?
I assume you guys like start traveling.
Yes.
So Tento, do you like rejoin the party as they roll along once they're free of the guards?
Yes.
Yeah, Tento slides in down an alley.
So what's the plan, guys?
There you are.
Hi.
Where's your horse?
Huffington.
Okay, so
Huffington.
where's your
I think
horse?
he's at the inn that I'm staying at.
Are you staying at an inn?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to relocate or do you want to all just go back to your inn?
Just go back to where I am already.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
We come back in instead.
Someone killed Huffington. It's a
All
war
right, all right, guys.
And in Tento's bed is Huffington's head.
All right, so you guys arrive.
True tragedy.
True tragedy indeed.
Yeah, and you find there's a likely inn that Tento is staying at. You all manage to arrange for beds for the night. And yeah, it's pretty tranquil. There's nothing that strikes you as out of the ordinary, and yeah, everything's pretty nice. You do know that like they're sweeping up broken wood and clay pots and shit, presumably from the quake earlier. But you have a nice room and some mats for the night. Why does it make me want to maybe create a tile? I don't want to create a tile.
Create the tile, Lee.
I don't want to create
Do
a
it!
tile. No.
Do it.
Oh, no. Oh, they do look kind of scant of bringing wood in, but your gold spends, so they're like, fine. You have a brain reset token on you, Lonnie.
Oh, Yeah,
See,
no, I was concentrating on the
brain.
spell.
Oh.
Oh. I was like, what the
Good
fuck do you
big
mean brain?
Braid. So, yeah, y'all are prepared to rest for the night. You could, if you'd like, take turns watching the hallway to make sure that you don't get ganked.
Who would gank us in the middle of the night like that? Only savages would.
Savages.
Um, I'll take a last watch.
Sure.
I still have a lot of spell slots. I can take first watch.
Yeah, I'll take all watch.
Sentinels watch. That's actually just how Sentinels check the time. It's unrelated to. Alright, so. Yeah, you guys have a nice night in your room. And late at night,
Okay, there we go.
you have a vision, Lonnie. You're dreaming. And you see the moon bulging in the sky. A huge moon. A bone white moon eclipsed by another body. A red body. The light of the moon turns a sanguine red. And suddenly, the ground is pierced, and you see rising a clock tower. Brilliant teal and purple metal and orange cogs and stonework. It breaks up through an anthill, and the ants are dashed and fall into the river. You awake with a cold sweat. Everybody who takes a watch, remind me of what your passive or designs watching all night. 16. 10 to 21. 10 to god tier.
Look,
Poncho, bimbo
basically,
mode.
unless it gets to the end, I don't think anyone noticed anything. I think everyone else is like what, 10 and 13? Zion's like 16.
12, 13 for Lumi.
Oh, okay.
So, Zion. So while Tenta, you take a shift, right?
Yeah, I take the last shift.
Take the last shift. Zion. Late in the night, you hear rhythmic tapping. It's not coming from inside the building or anything. You think it's actually coming from the roof, maybe?
Mm.
And which watch is this?
This is graveyard shift. This is middle of the night. Like sometime around midnight.
Is this first, second, third?
Second.
Okay.
Boncho's awake.
Boncho's awake, but Boncho doesn't
Probably
hear
doesn't
it.
notice.
Yeah.
Good job of being awake.
Psst. Come on, Joe.
Shh. They're trying to sleep.
That's awfully polite.
What?
You hear that?
Tento snoring? Yeah.
No.
That's what you...
The no. What do you hear?
I think someone's on the roof.
Wait. I was like, how loud? I guess it would never be loud enough to wake me up.
How thoroughly do you sleep?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go check it out, or do you want to just wake everyone up?
Is this enough for a short rest, just in case we go into combat? I'm just curious.
Yeah, it would be enough
you
for a short
might
rest.
die again.
Okay.
Well, as long as they don't have light, I should be fine.
I'm sorry, did you say as long as you don't have a wolf, you should be fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Like my kryptonite, you know, I'm invincible otherwise.
I don't know about that.
That's why I'm always vulnerable, because Lumi's always around, you know?
Oh, so it's Ruby's fault.
Wow. Wow.
Alright, real quick, I'm gonna pop my short rest and get my spell slots back. and I'm going to stealth up
Oh my god.
with my whole
Oops.
into the shadow stick.
Mhm.
You're not tier. Why does it
I
say
don't
max
meld
like
into the
that?
shadow.
Why does it say max like that?
Mhm.
Is it actually healing me? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Let's do one more roll because I don't trust myself.
Jeez, how much did you guys get hurt?
I was down to like 30 something
By the
after
time you've had
Kabanto
this
healed me.
conversation, Zion, the scut is pretty distant. You think that you're probably gonna have to hustle up there.
Oh,
So do
I
you,
am.
yeah.
it's getting farther away.
All right, you pull
Move it.
you pull the screen door, and yeah, anybody who's awake can run up to the can head up to the roof. Make a stealth check if you're being stealthy, and just move yourself to the door if you want to head up.
Zion's just gonna
Do I
whisper,
get
"Don't
any?
die
I don't need advantage.
All right, so
again."
Jesus, Zion, relentless.
you're up on the roof, right? And you see something scuttering on 6 legs at the very edge of the building's roof, and it looks
Raider.
like
Wait, what?
a what you would call, in imprecise, not necessarily technical terms, a little fella.
Is it cute?
A little fella with 6 legs and
Yeah. It's clockwork. You see it is entirely made of metal and maneuvers as if though a creation of Zion, or perhaps the Red Iron civilization.
does it look like it's leaving?
It looks
Or-
like it is. There's like a little lens that's circling around, and it's slowly walking, and now it's at the edge, and it seems to be like rearing itself back. And there's another building, just a 5-foot alley between this building and the next, and then it looks like it's getting ready to jump. It's starting to back up.
I'm assuming it's jumping to the north.
Yeah, it's jumping to another roof to the north.
I'm gonna kind of like get into its peripheral and see if it notices me.
Roll an insight to see if you can gauge how little robots react.
Should I just put myself at a disadvantage because little robots makes no sense?
I mean, you've known Zion long enough to kind of, get along with.
Nope,
Maybe
little
you
robots
haven't.
make no sense to me.
You see,
What
as
a
there's a
surprise.
flashing gem of some sort. Maybe there's light. Maybe it's just glass. Maybe it's catching the moon. You're not sure. And the moon is quite full tonight. You know.
Does it look like it has any, like, I don't know, like, I don't know what kind of question to ask. Are there any symbols or logos that I would recognize?
No, it seems to be made entirely from a functional perspective.
Um,
There is a flourish and quality to the craft, but it's not symbolic. You don't think?
I'm gonna let it go and see what direction it goes, and maybe follow for a little bit.
It hops off as if the broadcast of legs. Sponsored by HyperX. It clatters away. You watch it slowly. It walks around. It'll walk to the middle of a building, hang out there, walk, hop, and it's very methodically going from the tallest buildings to the shortest buildings, so it only has to jump. And it's just moving around.
At the speed of sound.
I mean, it looks like it's surveilling something, but not doing any harm, so I'm just gonna come back to the inn and come back to the group.
Alright, Kabancha returns. Zan, did you wake anybody up, or is Kabancha just popping downstairs to find only you awake?
I did not wake anyone.
The door slides shut behind Kabancho, and Kabancho, you are in the room with your companions.
Psst, Zion.
Yeah.
Do you have a little brother?
Huh?
I saw a little robot, like a really small robot thing, like smaller than Tento. And it was jumping around. I think it was looking for something, but it was just like looking at the rooftops of every building nearby. But it didn't seem like it was doing anything to us, so I just let it go.
You should have caught it.
But what if it's nothing to do with us?
But it could be interesting.
Kaponcho's going outside again. I go back out to the roof. Do I see it anymore or no?
Give me a perception. It's far off in the darkness.
If it's far in the dark, I probably don't see it because dark vision does not go that far.
Yeah. So.
Not your dark vision.
Well, but remember, it's a full moon, but you also aren't very good at seeing things, so you can't find any trace of it.
I like how it's
What?
Oh, there was a faint rumble that you kind of feel on the roof, as if though maybe there was a small tremor just now.
Can I? Did I know what direction it went?
Kind of, but like it was always like literally, it looked like if you had the math problem of plot like the least number of jumps to ensure at highest level, descend level on all buildings in what would appear to be like a quadrant of the city. It was doing that. It was doing a very methodical path that was clearly mathematically designed. But unless you could figure out exactly what that design was, or you know exactly the bounds of the quadrant, that doesn't necessarily help you, other than there are more shorter buildings towards the northeast, outside the merchant quarter, and maybe that's where they headed. And beyond that is the hill that takes you up to where the crematorium is. Crematorium.
So, you're saying that it looks like it was heading towards the crematorium, or it came from it?
Yeah, the mausolea, the crematia, the cremalorium.
Okay, I go back to the room.
You return down.
So, it's long gone, but I think it went towards the crematorium on the hill. We can go look for it tomorrow, or in the morning.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, but next time I'll keep that in mind. I'll capture the thing for you to dissect to investigate.
Investigate.
Okay.
I'm glad that I didn't take offense to Kapancha just assuming because it was a robot, it was related to Zion. I'm just saying, I heard that. I was like, wait, what? I had to take a double take when he said that. I was like, excuse me?
We're also gonna pretend that Kavancha didn't just assume the gender of a robot.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, so all of us are related, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. If nothing else happens, I go wake up Tenta for a shift.
Alright, yeah, nothing else of note
Took
happens.
shit on you.
Yeah. If I wanted to dissect anything, it'd be Tento.
Why me?
You say that when Tento's awake or not?
Right as you wake him up.
Okay.
Tento's just gonna wake up like, I'm sorry, what did I miss? I feel like there's some context here that I just missed out on. What happened?
Have a good night.
Why'd you wake me up? Oh, my shift, that's right. I need to do that thing, don't I? I'm sorry, what? Why did you want to dissect me?
Shh.
Oh, that's good. What? These guys can sleep through anything.
Tento, shut up.
How do you think I get away so often?
Yeah.
Alright, well, anything interesting happened while I was asleep?
Apparently,
Ah,
Pancho thinks
uh-huh.
I have a brother out there somewhere.
Do you?
I don't think so.
Then why did he say that?
Because he saw some little robot outside.
Pardon me? What was the reason why?
We saw a little robot outside.
Hmm. Tento's just gonna like look for some water. Do.
There you
He's
go.
gonna
You,
he's just gonna look for some water,
you
and
go hydrate.
when he finds some water, he's gonna take a cup
Uh-huh.
and splash it over Gabancho.
It's Cavancho. A cold rush awakens you in the night as you were trying to get some rest after having your sleep fucked by graveyard shift. Tento stands over you with a cup.
Unfortunately, we just got attacked today. My reaction is to go for a blade.
Oh no! It's back! The
Can you
killing
do that? Wait.
instincts! The killing instincts are back!
wait. Is your blade just like right next to you like that?
I assume so. Why would it be across the room?
We
I wouldn't say
are.
it's
Plus, we
across the
also
room.
just got attacked.
Yeah,
Like,
we
I didn't
are
say across
having
the room.
watch. We are keeping watch for a reason.
That's true.
Yeah, and I sleep you guys, like, I assume you guys
I
sleep
don't
with
attack
weapons at your
Tento,
side.
but like my reaction is to pick
Yeah.
up my blade and draw
The
it.
blade whispers to you, do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Fighter's
Do it.
cup stands silent.
Tento, what the fuck?
What do you want the Why would you just assume if you saw a little raw thing running around as Zion's like sibling? What's wrong with you? Why do you think that's a good
Do this in
idea?
the morning? You have to do this right now?
Yeah, because it's dumb.
I cast Prestidigitation and make Tento wet too.
Tento, you're now wet.
Whatever, I can dry myself
Oh my
off.
god.
I got enough sleep to dry myself off. Why do you think that was a good thing to say? What's wrong with you?
It was
Is
a
Tento just
question.
speaking at full volume?
No, I'll whisper it because I don't want to wake up Lonnie with this tomfoolery.
It was a question.
What kind of stupid question is that? It's like me asking if all arachnids are like related.
I'm pretty sure you've asked that already.
I have not asked that. Unlike you, I have tact.
Uh-huh.
Says the person with the lower charisma score.
Shh.
Also says the person that was hiding away family from us.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean I assumed every arachnid or every gnome is related to each other.
How often do you find a robot that moves on its own and doesn't look like a death robot?
That doesn't
That's like
matter. Why would you just assume that
and
though?
nice like Zion.
What? No. That doesn't matter. You just don't assume those things. That's weird.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how these things work. What if he has an extended family and we're just ignoring them?
What did it answer you?
Zion? He said no, and then that was the end of it. And then
I'm
you
sorry,
came
I'm just-
over and made a big deal out of it. Like it was just a question.
It's an odd question. Why do you think that's a good idea?
Why do you think it's a good idea to wake someone up in the middle of the night with water?
Oh, I never said I had good ideas. All right, well, continue your nap.
Fuck you, Tento.
I go back and Zion was like, okay. Anything else happened while I was asleep?
Dumb questions.
Don't any other dumb questions. Oh wait. Well, I have just Zion here. So like, did those priests help with the problem at all?
What priest?
What those didn't you guys like before I left? I thought you're gonna get like priests to check you out for the blood thingy.
Yeah, it's no longer in my body.
Oh, that's good.
Is it?
It's out there somewhere wreaking havoc.
I'm sorry. It's doing what?
Yeah, it
I-
ascended to a better form.
How did you guys make it worse? That's amazing. Tento is truly shocked by this.
You No, you also somehow made your bloodsuckers. Just saying.
I
The
know,
character.
but like, you guys are supposed to be smarter than him. Well, that's what he believes. At least I thought you guys were supposed to make better decisions than him. How did that happen?
I don't know. The ritual was supposed to kill him,
Uh huh.
but it didn't.
Uh huh.
He just said, "This isn't even my final form,"
Oh
and
shit!
then went away.
Oh my goodness. That's another problem we gotta solve, isn't it? Huh. All right. Well, it's gonna be interesting getting more details off from the other people. I don't think a bunch wants to be woken up again.
I mean, it was quite friendly when it was in my body.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
That's cool. Wait, was it like what's his face in there?
Oh,
Whatever his name was.
Along.
I don't know. I already forgot. Starts with a P.
Oh.
Huh? Does anyone actually remember what his name was? I keep forgetting.
Apollon.
Pamelon?
Alone.
Apollon? Oh, Apollon. Yeah, this is Apollon, right? Was, was that Apollon in there or no?
yeah.
Ah, that's interesting.
The real question is, did it just read Shakespeare inside Zion's mind?
Yeah, I imagine it
To just
just
like
did.
kill time?
Just recited a bunch of shit. All right. Well, anything else interesting what happened while I was gone? Besides, unleashing a godlike figure into the world in a new form.
Nah.
That's good. That's good to know. All right, that's it for me. That's all my blabber. If Zion has any questions for me.
So, why
Oh.
did you run off?
Oh. Oh, at first I thought the death order was only for me. So I figured it'd probably be a better idea to separate from the group and figure out why or who was hunting me to find that out first before just walking around elsewhere. I found it out. And that's basically the only reason why.
Hmm.
It's easier to hide and sneak around without you guys. That's it.
I see.
I did find out who it was, so that's a good thing. And we did get the jump on them, which is a good thing. Bad thing is none of the leaders were around, so I don't know where those guys are.
Hmm.
With that being said, what time is it?
I mean, by this time, you know, getting closer to morning because it's third watch.
With that being said, I'm gonna go find out who they are or where they are.
Oh, so you're leaving us again.
I'll be back soon. Just make sure, make sure, gosh, I don't know what to make sure of.
All right, don't die like a banjo.
Thanks, buddy. And Tento ventures out into the wilderness to see where the fuck those leaders are, because they have to be moving at some point.
So, you want to go figure out where the Black Crows are?
Yeah.
All right. So you go about, and it's close to sun, to morning, and you overhear two people speaking.
Ooh.
And one of them says, And you see they kind of like come together, and one of them says, "Has your grandmother been long ill?" And the other says, "Oh, these past 40 years have been a green tragedy." And you know, in in Thieves' Cant, they're conveying that the poisoning was a success, a partial success. And the other says, "Better we come inside and have this conversation over a drink." Do you want to like follow and like maybe listen out a window and conspicuously outside to listen to what they're gonna say inside?
Yeah.
All right, give me a stealth.
Come on, game. Come on.
Twist the oh, never
You
mind.
crane your ear besides a window in a dusty alley that I, kind of try and bring together here for a second. And the other one leans in and says, "Is it done?" The other one says, "Only 3 leaders survive. Some of them are badly wounded. The commander and 2 lieutenants. They're in disarray." Damn. We didn't take them out? No. But apparently they entered the city from the south as we expected, and did a good job. Killed most of them. Broke the Black Crow's morale. And without their flaming oil traps or commanders or units in place, you're right, it was a slaughter. Damn. Well, the Black Crows always finish the job. I don't think that if any of them leave here, it's gonna go well for them, do you? I mean, you can't desert from the Black Crows. Not once you've joined. Well, be that as it may, people will do a lot of things if they think death is closer than the other form of death. So, sure. But, have we met our obligation? Well, if Tento dies, Horsehopper probably isn't getting out. So, we have to keep up. Alright. Well, are we going to put our own thugs on the street? Hopefully not. We've arranged for the warehouse that they were in to catch on fire in the wee hours of the morning. With their base of operations in flames, people killed, plans shattered, and command structure damaged, we're hoping for a full rout. Alright, but what if that doesn't happen and they go out and, Tento gets shot in the head by an unlucky crossbow bolt? Well, then I guess we're fucked. I don't know, maybe we'll loot his body. Looks like he had some nice shit. Alright, fair enough. Well, done all we can. You take this. He puts a bag of silver on the table with a lay low in the countryside for a while. We don't want anyone's identity getting burned over this. Yeah, you telling me. I had to bribe enough fucking guards to remember where their posts were.
So just to reiterate, basically these are like what's his face's guys, right?
These are these are literally, you found the criminals who you, through the letter you wrote, have a rate. These are your friends. This is the friendship. This is this is them discussing the nature of the friendship that's going on. AKA, they're gonna burn down their warehouse space in a few hours because it's almost morning.
I guess Tento's gonna head towards that warehouse to see the deed get done.
All right. So
And make sure no one escapes.
yeah. So you go and give me a stealth test again to enter the area. You're wandering through the city.
God damn it.
Okay, and you're like on a roof somewhere, I presume.
Mhm.
You get an Overwatch. Give me perception as you see fire breaks out and someone screams fire, and then water the Cabancho. And then as the fire happens,
Oh my gosh.
you can't quite make it out. I mean, there's various figures that
fine.
dash in. There's the fire brigade trying to come in. There's the people trying to go out. Some people trying to extinguish it. The Black Crows scatter, and a quake happens, and the building actually collapses as the beams burn and the quake happens. It's a big mass casualty event, and people are rushing in. There's a fire in the warehouse district. Very bad for the city. People are coming, and yeah. How long would you watch? Would you watch like the whole course of the flames and everything?
Yeah.
All right.
Just make sure everything's
Two hours
done.
later, it's decidedly morning. People notice the Tento isn't there. Back at the tavern, at the inn rather, and everything seems done. But you want to be sure. Give me an investigate.
Zion, did Tento get kidnapped again?
Oh my goodness!
You pick through the
Nah,
rubble, and
yeah,
you
that's fine.
you blend in with everyone who looks like they're there to try and find survivors. It's like maybe someone's still buried into this rubble, and they're like throwing away the rocks, but you don't find anyone. You don't find anything that would indicate there was a survivor. You don't find much of anything. It was burnt or crushed. Rubble and smoke are all that remains.
All right. Looks like they did a good job.
All right. So do you head home?
Yeah, I go back to the inn now.
Now in the morning, you guys are presented with a nice meal. They got some grains, and they have some slices of tangerine. This nice little lettucey garnish.
No mango.
No mango.
It's too great for them.
Yeah.
Where
So
did you fuck off to?
Huh?
You just left during your shift?
No, I left at the end of my shift.
No, we woke up and then you came back.
Yeah. My shift was done.
You leaving before? What?
What are you talking about? Want a mango? Wait, not mango, tangerine.
Tenta, did you sleep at all last night?
Yes. That's all here. Yes.
mm,
Sleep.
and everyone who did sleep gets a long rest.
I did sleep. I did take the last watch. So that does imply that I had some sort of sleep.
So Tenta, where'd you go to in the morning during your shift?
Not during my shift, but that's fine. Just to make sure things got done. Stuffs. I don't think we'll be bothered anymore, so we can focus on. Why did we come here again?
So, we're still investigating,
Uh
trying
huh.
to find these vampires.
Okay.
Abroda came here.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out why.
Okay.
Because wherever she goes, apparently, someone gets juiced and starts to get power hungry.
I just like the way you said someone get juiced.
Cabancho overturning like a magazine about muscle building, like my brother's been here. People are getting juiced.
Someone got juiced. Uh huh.
And the little robot thing that you so really woke me up for God, I still don't understand why you had to wake me up. I think it went towards the crematorium. So also crematorium, probably where we should go check out.
I guess we're going to crematorium.
We could hit the town to try to find anything going on besides these quakes. Apparently, there's some priests that were tasked to do something about it. We could go try to talk to them, or we could just go.
Oh yeah. Because I told you what happened with the priest and stuff with the blood and the guy being let loose and
Well,
becoming
he
something
wasn't let
else.
loose. He almost died, didn't, and came back.
Are you sure that's
Nothing
what
that we could have really done. Yes, I was there. Were you there? No, you left us.
Oh, sensitive.
Yes, it's very frustrating when you just leave because we have to come and help you every time.
Ah, that's not true. But
Yes, it is.
why did it fail? What happened?
I don't know. The head priest said the spell worked. He's done it before. The spell went off. The guy just didn't die. You fought him in front of him. You know how strong he is.
Huh. Okay.
So, a head priest and like a dozen of his lackeys could not kill him.
You called them lackeys. That's funny.
And so now he's out and about again.
No, that's great.
They'll just add him to the list with Pelton and the people who are out and want us dead in this area.
Okay.
Alright. So, follow-up question. Why were we all marked for death, and what did you do?
Apparently it was just me marked for death. But like they were gonna ambush everyone. Apparently I'm the one with the bounty.
Okay,
Go figure,
so
right?
my question still stands. What did you do?
I don't know.
That's really not a good answer.
Look, man, I've done a lot of things. I'm not really sure what I did this time specifically.
Well, every burial ground we visited, you've desecrated.
That's
Specifically.
not true at all.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You've messed with something the second you went into a crypt.
We all mess with something in those burial grounds.
Yes, we were trying to fix it, and you stole from it.
Nope.
Can I point out the helmet that you stole? Or did you already pawn it off? I can't remember.
Technically, I still have it, but it's like, well, I mean, I don't think anyone's looking for the helmet, so. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure its relatives will when they go back into the tomb to
You mean
fix
the
all
dead-
the broken shit.
You mean the
You'll
dead
see a helmet
relatives?
cleanly missing.
Nah, I think you're overreacting.
Everyone knows we were there too, so unless they assume some of the vampires took this one specific thing, they're probably gonna think it's us. Just letting you know. That's logic. I don't know if you can follow
So,
it, but
out
that's
of all the evil vampires in this sacred area, they think a bunch of people who they hired stole it.
yes.
Okay.
Because the vampires didn't touch anything else there. Because everything was there when we got there.
Mm-hmm.
If the vampires wanted that shit, they would have taken all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, not our problem right now. Let's figure out this shit. Do you want to talk to priests or do you want to just go?
Why don't we talk to the priest?
Teto, do we need to have this conversation again? Like from the top? We're here to investigate. Shit's happening. Some priests are looking into it already.
Oh, that's why you want to talk to the priest. Yeah, sure. Let's go talk to priest. That worked out so well the last time you guys talked to the priest.
Yes, it did. They got us a lot of information last time. Thanks to Lonnie, we figured out some of us figured out what we were looking at before it started punching us.
What punched you?
Me, personally, nothing. He didn't punch me. He punched you a lot. And Zion.
Oh, that's who you're talking about. I was like, what the? I was actually confused. Like, what does he mean punch? Who punched who?
I like it the other two people. Like, do you guys want to talk to Priest and figure some shit out, or do we want to just go?
I guess talk to the priest. Sorry, I was a little busy just reminiscing how this is just like old times. You and Scout fighting all the time.
Like, asshole person. I'm kidding. Zion, do you have a preference?
No.
I was actually just enjoying the show. Like, huh, idiots.
Good.
Alright,
Do we
let's
think
go.
anyone would have seen a Broda? Do we think anyone like in the streets would have seen a Broda?
Oh, if
On the
anything, she probably
street,
hid her presence.
probably not.
Well, I would remind you that you did hear of people talking about like the appearance, like when the first city that you came to, people did in the street were talking about like a strange woman, and like they have a half remembered recollection or like a false recollection, but like enough of a thing that people were talking about it. So at least when she arrived back there, she wasn't being totally cautious in how she was presenting herself.
Oh.
I'm just curious if her arrival lines up with the earthquakes.
Maybe. I think unless someone has their morning practice or whatever, I think we just go talk to Priest and figure out what we can do.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I'm not gonna talk to a priest, but you guys can talk to him. I have no idea. I'm just gonna be out here chilling.
Do you think we should talk to the guards, see if they also caught everyone?
I mean, according
Well,
to Tento, they're all taken care of, and I like kind of squint at him, like,
Yeah, I still don't really know what that means.
oh,
it means they're all like dead, probably.
How do you know this again?
What?
well, I was gonna say they're either dead or have been forced to leave town.
Yeah, but how do you know this again?
Because some friends set on fire the warehouse they were at. I sort of just watched it burn.
I think you need better friends.
I think I have great friends. they did get the job done at least.
So, did you like what pay them?
Yes. In
With what?
favors.
Okay, so what do you owe them?
A letter of recommendation to get this guy called something Horsehopper. He went to jail because he stole some noble's horse, etc. etc. Honestly, it's like very boring.
And you have to write a letter of recommendation.
Yeah, to get him out. Yeah, I did that.
Tento, do you know how to write?
I wrote better than you, didn't I?
Damn.
Have you?
Remember when we were like using what's the danger noodle? No, what's Zion's cane thing called again?
Danger Noodle.
Danger noodle.
Okay, yeah, it is danger. You remember when you
How
wrote,
dare you forget the most important the unspoken hero of our group?
Unspoken. He is spoken. Danger noodle will always be heard. But remember when we made those reports for the IHQ? Danger
No.
noodle sent. What? Hey, do you actually not remember that, or you do remember that?
I do not remember that.
Oh, it's when I rolled really well and you rolled like okay, but I think I rolled like a nat 20. I wrote it in crayons.
Oh, are you talking about the magic like charcoal thing? That's like
It wasn't
black?
magic. We just said it was magic because people couldn't believe it came from Tento.
No, I thought it was magic charcoal that came in different colors other than black.
Yeah, they were just regular crayons.
Anyways, off to the priest.
Yeah. I was like, do you not remember that? I remember that. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, so you guys head and you find there's a temple here that is vast. There's like a interesting patio up top with many different segmented curtains that move and twist as they spin with the wind, and then a winch catches them and keeps them moving, so they keep perfectly rotating. Like a sail. You feel as if though it's timed. By the way, Lonnie,
Sail.
you get a brief reminder of that vision of the clock tower, like a hot flash.
Oh right,
and
I
you're-
should have done that this morning.
But
Oops.
I don't mean the DM reminds you. I mean it overcomes your vision and you feel a hot flash, and then like there's a slight like people like grab their melons to keep them from popping off into the street as there's another little tremor at the same time you get that clock tower reminder.
His lemons. Not his lemons.
So you guys
Is it too
had
late to go hold a wolf statue, wolf carving?
no. By all means, as you're walking into this other temple, just be casually like, yeah, hit me that religion test. Tenta, you're like chilling outside, in the street with the horses and such, and yeah, Lonnie, hit me that religion as you you show up and the acolytes reach you at the door. There are lots of people who are here. You actually hear a taking and like tinkering and like a of clock making or something, and you hear a psh, 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 as well. You wander in, and Lonnie, yeah, you think about it. The clock tower rose through an anthill and through all the answers to the water. And it was in the water because it was between two bands of water, like this city is. And, wasn't the anthill... Weren't those ants wearing little togas, like Degorians? And
I want little ants and togas now.
and wasn't the peninsula shape just a little too familiar? Huh. And you know what else? The clock tower was grinding the earth and cracking forth and rising through. And the more you think about it, and the fact that you just had a hot flash of it when there was a quake, the more you think these two things are probably very related. And also, the red of the moon was symbolic of not just the coming of a tide of blood, but also it was like an ancient sky. The stars were in different positions. It was like harkening back to an ancient time. Perhaps an ancient time returning again. And the way that the red poured over the moon, it was like the breaking of a ward of some sort. As if though there was a symbolic aspect to the breaking of the earth that came before the emergence of the tower. Buffington, nays! In response. Do you guys think that as you walk in and anybody who, like, if you ask for like the head priest, they say, of course, you'll want the Lonaman. Korbos is in the courtyard. And yeah, there's a lot of, little wondrous little miracles out here, little cogs and gears and such. And you see Korbos the Lonaman. He turns and says, hello, it is good to see you. Have you come as petitioners to our god?
No, but we're here because we hear some concerning rumors.
I see. Tell me, what troubles you?
Well, we heard that there was a lot of quakes going on, and we were wondering if how that investigation is going, and if you guys have seen anything else that's unnatural.
He strokes his beard and looks at you and says, we are looking into the matter. I'm afraid that it is a matter of discretion for the city at the moment. We don't want to cause any panic, but we are investigating. Do you have any new information about this event that might help us?
Not presently, but we are of Tento's not here, of Good Samaritans. Um, and we want to make the world a little bit better wherever we go, so that we could also stay safe.
I appreciate your righteous deed, but at the moment, we have not determined the source, I will say. But we are looking into it.
Can I insight check him to see how?
Yeah, inside it.
No, what was it called? Can I vibe check him?
Yeah.
Vibe check him.
I am.
You write less of a vibe check and more of a vibe money order that you get filled out at a terminal somewhere, and it spends, but like.
Do I have any idea if there is like a special kind of moon coming up soon, or is that blood moon kind of thing just purely metaphorical?
The blood moon is probably metaphorical. There isn't supposed to be one coming up. There's no harvest moons or anything nearby.
Oh, so our blood moon's a thing?
Yeah.
A regular thing?
Yeah, I think I graduated on one.
Yeah, there are blood moons in real life.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I graduated on a Friday the 13th on a blood moon or something. It was kind of great. We were like,
Amazing.
yeah,
So
no, our
that's a
generation's
great-
curse, isn't it?
It's a
Amazing.
great graduation.
So, I managed to finger trap my hands in case anyone was wondering. So
That's great.
You would think Lonnie would learn to talk about stuff, but nah.
Yeah, so that's more or less. I mean, so you get the vibe that like yeah, you're random people off the street. He's glad you're concerned, but you haven't offered him any new information. He has no reason to trust you with like heavy shit. Is it because he's sus, or is it because he's just not going to tell anybody off the street? Because if he doesn't know who's doing it, he doesn't know, he doesn't know you. He doesn't know your real
Who
intentions.
does he
He needs
trust?
Yeah.
he needs to keep the information on lock. He also needs to avoid pandemonium. So
And we heard the crematorium was pretty special. Is it still open, or is it closed at this time?
says, "Oh, you have taken an interest." No, it's been sealed up for 2 centuries since the time of the king who was sealed there, Mictros.
Was that the guy that we talked to?
Yeah, the guy who you saw get you crushed with yeah
The door.
yeah the no longer existent one. Yeah.
Um. Well, and I look around to make sure, like, guess like no one's like spying on us.
Well, there's people moving around. There's a public courtyard. You walk closer. He's like,
Those-
And
you sussy.
I like hold out a hand, like, and I show him. I forget. Is it like a medallion?
It's a
like an
seal.
amulet?
It's a seal. Yeah. So you whip it out, and his eyes light up, and he
Shows the
says, "I see. You act on the authority of the annex."
We'd really appreciate your cooperation, and so that we can help you on your investigation.
Certainly. Well, why don't you step into my office and I can share what we've uncovered? And you arrive in his office. You can see that he's pulling out all sorts of records and stuff has been written down. There's a lot of papers all over.
Zion, how fast are you at reading?
A few cabinets.
Pretty fast.
Okay, because I see a lot of words and I don't understand most of what I can see right now.
That's fair. Tento will probably say the same thing.
Took the one there.
And yeah, so he comes in and he says, they're happening at regular intervals. Each earthquake lasts either 60 or 10 seconds. There's no alternative time. Not only that, but every 7th earthquake is a 60-second one.
Which number was the one that happened last night?
Overall, since we've been keeping track, it was the 30th.
So the next one, no. Yes, the next one should be the super long one? No.
Not yet. The next one will be the 30. Boncho's not that smart. Never mind.
Yeah, so he says, that's what we know. We'll talk to the commander. We have people trying to investigate it, but we don't normally have to deal with unexpected earthquakes. We have consulted the oracles and the gods, and we have sent for a priest of Oculos. And Lonnie, are you just holding like a symbol of Nabiki or and dressed as Nabiki or a priestess of Nabiki?
I don't think not this time.
Alright.
And the holy symbol I think is on the back of the shield.
Okay, yeah. So he doesn't notice anything, and he's just like, yes, well, right now we're waiting oracular vision from the priesthood of Oculos to come help investigate this, and we've sent word to the annex, and we've tried to handle things. I can see, obviously, you're the annex agents, so good to know that the capital has taken notice of what's happening here. We've consulted every source of power and magic imaginable, and we've tried to control for whatever it might be, and all we know is it's something coming from under the city. These aren't not regional earthquakes. They're not affecting anything north or south of the river.
Is under the city?
Well, there is an undercity. There's a mausoleum that you mentioned earlier, and there are some ancient streets and palaces and homes from older days paved over. And then there's also the sewer that runs through them and connects them. You mentioned wanting to go. You mentioned the crematoria. I could write you a letter of permission to examine it. I assume you're trying to maintain discretion, and that's why you acted the way you did. He pulls out his pen and starts writing. He says, "I'll claim that you're health inspectors to examine the sewer for signs of seepage into the remains."
Also, I hate to inform you, we do come from the annex, but we were not tasked specifically for your problem, but we are here to help.
I see. I assume whatever your mission is top secret.
You may continue to assume so.
Well then. It is nonetheless serendipitous that you have arrived at this time. Any help would be appreciated.
And out of curiosity, how are you and your staff? Probably shouldn't tell him lackeys in front of his
Mhm.
face. Do you have experienced priests to do rites, to do exorcisms, or
Well, as you can see, I am the Lanaman. I am a servant of the god Lana, the clockmaker god. I believe that Lana put into motion many of the great forces of this world, and if we discover them and walk in Lana's footsteps, we can achieve. I have many servants who are already helping with the engineering mission of helping to shore up our defenses. Uh, we have drawn up more earthquake-proof building designs, but you can't rebuild buildings overnight. Right now, we're adding cleats and additional braces to key civic structures to ensure that they withstand.
are we in
But
a town full of engineers? Is that what we just
well,
found?
not the town, but Lana is a god of engineers. Yes.
Okay.
So Corvos is the head priest. So like some of his diagrams are like like the circles and degrees and shit on them, for lack of a better word. You know what I mean? Like one of his bindings of scrolls is probably Statics 101.
What's under this temple specifically then?
Oh, this temple is built on a firm bedrock, so the shakes have actually not been as bad here.
Um, and are there any local authorities that we need to be aware of that would hamper our investigation?
No, well, I mean the commander has deployed additional guards.
But our letter should help us get along.
Oh, the guards won't take a second look when they see my seal. He takes out his wax seal and presses it, and you see orange wax, and his seal is a cog with a like staff of authority for it's like the only spoke.
Mhm. Well, we appreciate your time and your help. I guess we will come back once we know more.
Of course.
Um, we do tend to find problems, so if
Well,
things get louder than quakes, that might just be us.
well, it's good
You
to
should
know
still
that
come
your
and be worried,
problem.
but
Good
it
to know
might just
you're
be us.
good to know your problem finders. Hopefully, you're also problem solvers.
We have a good track record, right, guys?
The monster staff. How many have had combat training?
Combat training. Well, we do have several Templars who either took the cloth because they were compelled to or otherwise, and they mostly guard the shrines. But we have several palace, several temple guards here, and we have some palace guards over at the city temple,
I
which is
I
here.
would just recommend keeping radiant uh, spells on hand.
Takes askance and he says, "You mean to imply that the undead are afoot, or something that fuse the light?"
Just our problem and yours might not be completely unrelated.
If there are spirits afoot, we will need to Tento, as you like juggle daggers, people come up and say, "Hey, hey," and like start to like throw coins. Give me a performance roll.
Not good.
Come on, that one.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay
you
actually.
managed to you gain 106 copper coins from which is 1.06 gold from people throwing changes. Like, oh,
Huh.
new street performer in town. Hey, it's the Ilkiros who juggles daggers. Don't see one of those every day. And you know, people are like, "Oh my goodness, what a talented! Are you with the circus? Is the circus coming to town?" And
No.
Darren, the real question is, which daggers are you juggling? Are you blinding people, throwing acid everywhere? And I forgot
Oh,
what
the
your other
falchion
one
is not a dagger. And just to let you know, I do have
Ah.
4 regular daggers on me.
Oh, okay.
I'll also throw in the vicious dagger just for show. Just because you asked.
Imagine you throwing all your magic weapons around and just
That's a good image. That's a good one. Actually, I like that image, but obviously I'm not doing that because that's a really bad idea.
Alright, but unless anyone else has anything else to say, I think we just head towards the underground. At least the
I make sure to give a
sewers,
little
maybe?
bow. Says a thank you for the
yeah,
monies.
everyone's
Scott's
like,
not here again. Do we think he's dead this time?
I mean, I'm sure he'll come find us. He never said any way to contact him, and he just left.
What?
All right, so you guys walk out and you find, hey, everybody in the street is clapping and cheering as Tento has like just like, you know, a mountain of copper coins thrown at his feet. You got the cart nearby, and he got a bunch of daggers out.
Tessa, who are you trying to kill right now?
Found him.
Huh?
Why do you have all your weapons out? Well, not all of them. Some of your weapons.
That's actually all.
All of them's a lot.
What? I'm not trying to kill anyone. I got bored.
Who did you mug to get all this copper?
Mug. Do you not hear all the people back there just like cheering me on? They're throwing money at me.
Oh, maybe you mugged a thief.
That is something I would probably do, to be fair. But no, I'm just Tento just like keeps juggling. I got bored of waiting. So I just started juggling my daggers, and it seems like these people like it a lot.
Indeed, the people like it so much that a man comes up and says, "I had thought to watch for only 10 minutes as I enjoyed my warmed milk beverage with yogurt. But then I found myself watching for not 10 minutes." He leans in. But rather, 30 more. Ho ho! And he flips you another gold. And
Ow, a whole
gold?
gold.
yeah, so you now made
You
2
doubled your
golds.
earnings
Yeah.
right there.
I
You
know.
did.
What a generous
Just
person.
in time as I drag this painful fucking minute out until the Lord God parts the red fucking sea for my advance that my chariots might. Okay, 10:30 minute break, 10:30 p.m. break, 10 minutes. Thank you all.
I
for
like to
coming out.
transition.
Thank you.
That's just like, oh, what a strange fella.
Oh, for that, I'll cast Prestidigitation. I don't know how many daggers you're throwing, but 3 of them start sparking.
Sparking or sparkling?
Sparkling?
Okay.
Well,
Because sparking might be different. When I hear sparking, I think of fire. So
like a sparkler, like it starts doing
And
the-
then Zion casts heat metal.
Yep.
and I cast Mage Hand and just hold it in the air. And make it look like, oh no, you can see the hand, never mind. Forgot,
You're not an arcane trickster.
I'm not an arcane trickster, I forgot.
Oh, you can make the hand invisible. That's so cool.
Yeah, arcane tricksters can cast Mage Hand and the hand is invisible.
That's
Arcane
really cool.
tricksters are fun.
They're pretty cool. You could have been one.
I could have.
If you were smarter.
Damn. That's
No,
true.
they actually they're
intelligent
casting.
casters.
Yeah.
Yeah, my intelligence is 12. I'm pretty average.
You probably
Yeah.
want it higher than that.
All right, I'll see you guys after the break.
Yeah.
So Darren's now 2 gold richer, right? So that means drinks from him.
2 gold and 9 silver, 9 copper, or 6 copper. Sorry.
So drinks are on you, right?
No, what? Since when? Who told you that? They lie.
You're right. I would prefer a hero. Go back. Let's go all the way back to that town and buy some.
What? Why are we going back? Where are we going back?
And just treating us to food and drinks.
No, they lie. Don't listen to their lies and slander.
I mean, I'd rather listen
It's
to
not
them.
slander.
Sorry, lies. just lies. No slander, just lies.
Thanks, Scout.
Oh, what? It's in 43 and everyone's back. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So, hello, here we are. High road time. My goodness, sorry. How long? Sleep at the wheel here. So. You're having a great time juggling daggers. Everyone's throwing money. You're really bringing it out. Stretch the Lee. Parker, thank you. Yeah. So, I stretch here while we discuss. So, the party has talked to the temple guys. You have a letter saying that you're like the sewer men. You're to have a poke about the grave sewer.
Excuse you, we are health inspectors?
So, yeah, so what are y'all looking to do with that letter?
So,
I thought I was just gonna ask, so like,
information.
how'd it go in there?
What?
How'd it go in there? You guys know? Do they know what's up? What's happening? I wasn't
Oh,
there.
we're here to tell them to let us through, and they let us.
Okay.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
So surprise, these aren't natural earthquakes.
I could have never figured that out.
There's a pattern to them, though.
Ooh. Go on.
Well, just there's a pattern for them. There should be. I think we're due for a long one soon. That's going to last a whole minute.
Are they prepared for this stuff, or?
Prepare for the quakes?
Yeah,
Well, they're trying to be.
that's good. So where are we heading now?
Lee, you mentioned that there's multiple ways to go underground.
There are.
Do the sewer system start someplace particular, or do we go
It
to
runs
the
from like the topish of the hill out through the city to a sluice, to a flush system out into the river. So you could traverse its fucking length from either tip, or you could descend through the mausoleum. Not the mausoleum, the whatever it's called, the cremacopium.
Cremacopium.
Cremacopium. Cremacopium.
They must smoke a lot of copium.
Yep, they're just the kings of copium right there.
Right. Yeah, it's actually built. It was the epicenter of
Yeah.
what Xylos is built over, Seed City.
They just start sucking in the ashes.
The cream of the
Those are
creme.
copium. Those are
of
copium ashes right
copium,
there.
you know?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I guess we start a search there.
So
Are they gonna leave us again, or you gonna stick around?
I feel no need to leave you guys.
Also, I had a weird dream about the clock tower bursting from the ground,
I'm
Like,
sorry,
kind of-
what?
scattering all the ants and little cute togas.
Did you just say cute ants?
Yeah,
And I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's related to earthquakes.
a clock tower and ants, cute ants,
Cute ants, yeah.
and
Togas.
And togas, and togas, yeah.
Also, was there something about like the sewer system? Or like that could be alluded to the sewer system, right?
Are you okay, Lonnie? Did you
Um,
drink something bad before you went to bed?
Not only just gives Pento a lot.
did you splash
Ah.
her with water too, Tinto?
Huh?
Did you splash her with water too, Tinto?
Wait,
No.
Scout splashed someone with water?
Yeah, he woke me up last night because he needed to he had the dire need to question me on my questions.
He thought since he saw a little robot outside, it was related to Zion.
I asked if he has any siblings. It had any siblings.
You passed. We did not hear you there. What'd you say? Casey?
Oh, I just said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiki, I think you may have lost some of your people skills.
Never
I
happened
mean,
to
I
begin with.
don't know how Zion works. It was a question of curiosity.
Let's just.
Let's just move on.
This is embarrassing for you. Let's just go.
Gonna have to
You
talk
know
to,
how Zion works? Am
you're
I
gonna
the
have to
only one
talk
that
to, you're
doesn't
gonna have to
know how
talk
Zion works?
to HR later. You know, just have a great conversation.
Wait. Does everyone know how Zion works except me?
I don't, but I also know that if something looks like Zion, it's not necessarily related to it.
Yes,
You
I
should know
understand that.
too.
We've met many automatons that were mindless, bloodthirsty things. But this thing was nothing like that. It was gentle and nice, like
Do you
Zion.
think those are related to Zion too?
No, they don't act anything like him.
Okay.
Scout.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, not Scout. Well, Scout's uncle tried to. I think tried to like. Yeah, no, Scout's uncle was a little bit
Cuckoo.
was not the friendliest person, and yet they're related.
So what you're saying is I should assume all those.
I should have.
You guys are sending a lot of mixed messages here.
Okay, Scout's dad seemed lovely,
Yes,
and they're
Okay.
related.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck! I did make a comment about your family. I don't know them.
yeah, that's true. Continuity error.
Can't do it. What are you talking about? You have no family.
Let's just go underground. Before
I knew you were.
Embarrass
I knew you were
yourself
Kabancho.
more.
You fucking liar.
I
Kabancho
was a
never
Roshi
saw
this
my
whole
family.
These
Let's just
legs
go
aren't
underground
filled with
before you
muscles,
embarrass
legs with
yourself
air.
further.
Roshi. Look, Kabancho's actually Roshi in disguise.
Yeah, all his limbs are just filled with air and just moving.
Knew it all along. Knew you weren't real.
But yeah. Anyways, let's just go.
That's so funny. I didn't catch that earlier. It's like you're right.
I didn't catch it either until now.
All right, lurking, working. Hey, Hungriest Clone, thank you for lurking and for working. So, the
Bonnie's
group-
also just gonna find just gonna try to find like a nice gnome on the street and just point the gnome out and just like, hey Kiki, are they related to me?
No,
The gnome.
I don't know what they look like or what they act like. Like,
The gnome kind of looks like, what the fuck is this conversation? Before they kind of like, wave pleasantly and walk away.
You guys do realize,
the gnome's gonna
like-
ruin themselves from this awkward conversation that these odd strangers are having.
so why do you assume that your anatomy, I wouldn't know that word, how you and your family works exactly the same as Zion? Do you guys know how Zion works? I don't. That's why I was curious, and I asked him.
That's not what you asked.
I asked if it had a sibling.
That's not the same question. As how do you tell if two automatons are related to each other?
Okay, do you know?
No, but that's also not how you ask.
How would you ask then?
I just
You do
said,
have siblings.
how would you know if two automatons are related to each other?
The chaos.
I hope you do realize that I understand Zion is unique and not like the rest of us. I understand not all gnomes are related. I understand Zion's not related to those bloodthirsty not zombies, blood robots.
Sento's just enjoying this. He's like, yes.
Scout,
fight."
was it ice cold water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And Lonnie's just gonna keep walking.
No, Trace, I'm just curious.
I think we're done.
High charisma character, my ass.
Oh, high charisma, low wisdom, intelligence.
Alright, so you guys wander on.
Look,
Camacho
high
can't
charisma.
apply himself correctly. He knows what to do, but he doesn't apply it correctly. That's how I like to see.
Exactly.
Like,
So here's a
he's
question.
low
Here's a
wisdom
question.
and low
So, are you guys going to go to the Are you guys going to go to the cream copium and present the letter and get in through that way, or are you going to hop in the sewers and splish splash? You were taking a bath.
Oh, I thought the letter
Mausoleum
was-
sounds nicer.
I'd rather not
Yeah.
walk around sewage if I don't have to. It's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah. So, here's what happens. Oh, if I copy paste you over before I load you, you have problems, don't you? Okay, I'm gonna load you.
Yes.
We always have problems, Lee.
I
That's
know.
fair. No, we are the problems.
All right.
They don't
So
know
I
that
think
part.
all right. So you're here in the Undercity, and
We want to be on the Overcity.
but you come up to the mausoleum, you present the letter, and they're like, oh sure, and they let you in. They say we don't have to break the seal because one of the earthquakes actually recently sort of cracked the door, so they peel it open. It's a dusty room. Some of the things have come free, and there's now ancient ashes on the ground. And
Not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
This is dead people.
yeah, you come.
So, like,
in,
what's the procedure for this? Do you guys just like sweep it up, or
And they're like, "Oh, don't ask me. I'm not in charge of that." And they kind of like they don't want to come too close. There's lots of spirit tablets here with various cremated remains, with the prayers for the dead, and a seal over them. And yeah, you guys find yourselves under the city.
under the city? It doesn't have the same ring. I'm gonna stop there because it doesn't work.
Probably the best choice. A good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you notice, however, there's a southern wall that seems to have collapsed, and you see what looks like maybe like ancient tiled street or something.
Does it look more interesting than everything else in here?
Well, everything else in here is like sort of like a sealed basement room you'd expect. Oh, and do you want to light a torch?
Oh my god, you're right. It's fucking dark in here. Yes.
All right, you light up a torch.
Huh.
And Kabanch, your dark vision's working properly, right?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm not. Hold on. Now it's working properly.
Yes. Nah, I no longer see colors.
And Lonnie, you also have dark vision?
Yeah.
Boop.
It's working.
And yeah, so you see through what appear to be ruined city streets. And these are like ancient preserved city streets. And you see, it looks maybe it's a building over here, Kabancho, that like still has a door, or maybe it's a passage into a basement. You're not certain. And you note as you come into the darkness, you see that there's rubble spread around the floor, right? And yeah, there's various this mishmash stuffy wuffy, and there's like stone clutter, and there's broken pots and such, and there's some difficult terrainy kind of Johns here, and you hear a familiar tip tap nearby.
Zion.
Hmm?
I hear the thing again.
Oh,
Okay, if he hears it, I definitely hear it.
Mhm.
Do you recognize it though?
It's like, what thing are you talking about? Is that the ticky tacky noise? What is it?
What?
Oh, is that thing that you thought was Zon's brother?
Yeah. Actually, roll me a perception.
Who?
Anybody who I would say all of you, honestly.
Oh my goodness, we all
Okay.
we're all pretty average today.
Except for Kabancho, you guys hear multiple footfalls.
Does
Oh.
Kabancho just hear the one?
Yeah.
You just can't discern that it's a multiple and just the one?
Oh hey, we're not alone in here.
There's people down here.
Hey guys, watch your step. There's a lot of broken shit on the ground.
Did you not just hear
Also
what
people
Ronnie
down
said?
here.
Yeah, there's people down here.
What do you mean people? There's that one little robot thing.
No. Shh.
Yeah, did you not hear those other footsteps?
Kabancho's laughing. Come on.
Which direction? Direction.
So why can't I get okay? Kabancho, you have eyes on. And the answer is like this way, but also this way. Kabancho, you see a clockwork nuisance, like a lot go 6 legs, little crystal gem on top. There's some chests in here. It looks like maybe this is like someone's like a storage room that you'd have under your house, but like things are sort of crushed together. And you see also a crushed open little John here, and not only that, you hear the sounds of rushing water.
Does Kambacho hear it?
Yeah. And you see that there's like a hole through here.
Do I see running water over here or no?
Yeah, through the hole you see in black and white it doesn't come up as clearly, but that is that's the sewer water.
I come this close. Does it look like the little robot thing sees me?
You like creeping up on it?
Yes.
It's heading closer, and it's looks like it's trying to go through the gap in the wall. You don't know if it sees you or not. And meanwhile,
I wanted to capture this, so I'm gonna do a web attack.
okay, so you make a web attack. Give it to throw the thing in chat. Also, I'm gonna turn down the maximum volume because this thing is kind of loud.
C14.
All right, so it
Did you see
is.
Kambacho just was like,
It's fucking
webbing this
webbed.
thing?
You do not see me.
Yeah. Oh
Just
yes.
when you're not in.
Yeah. Yes.
not-
Yeah. Tento, you might want to move where you'd be.
Oh, okay. I have a torch. Oh, okay.
Oh, the water just got louder.
Oh, sorry. That was a. Oh, fuck. Hey, pretend that shit didn't happen. Fuck me. I have 2 keyboards on my desk. Sometimes things get a little twisted. I'm sorry. I was controlling, copy and pasting across the wrong things. I'll delete that sound right now so you don't get double
I was
blasted.
confused for a second. I was like, where am I? Who am I? What am I?
Yeah.
Was I ever?
Was I ever a thing? Did I ever exist before?
So does this thing make any kind of noise after, getting webbed up and restrained?
Make any kind of noise.
Did you manage to do that?
Yeah, it failed.
So you web it.
Okay.
It kind of like makes a skittering sound, and you hear a bit of a klaxon go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna instantly pick it up and take it back to Zion.
All right. So you come and try and grab it, right?
Yes.
Switchblades dash out of it in all directions.
The little switchblade porcupine.
My favorite kind of porcupines.
The pneumatic knives attempt to stab you at disadvantage because they're restrained, I believe.
Jenna, if it's restrained, it can't. But this is also a unique thing, so I don't know.
Wait a minute. No, restraint doesn't stop you from attacking. That's the other one, isn't it? Am I tripping?
No, you're right. Attacks against the creature has advantage. The creature's attacks have disadvantage. It can still attack.
All right. So 14 misses you as
14 misses.
blades dash out in every direction. Tento and Lonnie, you do see at the end here what would appear to be a little bit something at the end of this road. It looks like a blue piece of paper with white markings on it that's slightly, like, crumpled under some of the debris.
Should I go touch that?
Do I hear this from across the room?
Well, it's not just across the room. It's like you're like down
Oh.
in a building's basement and around a hard corner.
Yeah, across the room,
Check.
past the corner, past another corner,
Do you-
and down the stairs.
Do you think
You guys
that
still
is-
hear that other Lonnie?
Yeah, it was gonna look like.
It's coming
what the
from
fuck?
here-ish, maybe?
So what do you think he found?
And so, what are you going to do, Cabancho? This thing is just trying to stab you, like,
Well-
hostile intentions here.
I'm still gonna try to grapple it and drag it.
Alright, so you've got it grappled, and you drag it out, like, into the street, basically.
And I guess it keeps making attacks against me depending on how long this takes.
Well, this happens in 60 seconds, but, so Zion, you're looking to the south, right? You guys hear that, and Tento and Lonnie, just like immediately, you're looking at this, you're hearing this stuff happen around, there's dragging, there's, which way are you headed, what are you doing, are you holding position?
I will start like walking towards the rubble, but as soon as I hear like shit or whatever noise Cabancho is making, I'll stop and be like, what the fuck does he have in his hands? Was he okay?
So, are you gonna rush over there, or?
I'm just gonna wait for him to come to us. I'm gonna assume that he is coming towards us. I know that's kind of a weird assumption, but I like to think
Mhm.
that he would.
I'm gonna go help Cabancho.
Alright, so as that happens, Zion, you're coming to help Cabancho, right? And
Mhm.
you're like here-ish when another one scutters out.
Oh.
And from ambush position makes a pneumatic knives attack in all directions. Not hitting either of you, but establishing that combat has begun.
What?
So Zion, these are the things I found. They're definitely not as nice as you. How do you want to investigate? Right, you said investigate, right?
We can dismantle them first.
As we get into combat. 15. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, you still have your Shield of Faith icon from last combat.
Yeah. Get rid of it.
It's because
How do I
it's
get
still
rid
up.
of it?
You right click your character and go to the actually never mind. What was it? If you go into your character, there's the effects. And under there, it should be in there. Let's see the attribute inventory feature lines or features spellbook and effects.
Yeah, got it.
Oh man, I got a 6. I
You're
really
the-
need to do that thing that gives me a high initiative.
You're the one holding the gosh darn thing too.
What?
It's like you're the one going like last, but you're also the one holding the thing. You're like,
Mhm.
what?
It's hard to seize the initiative when your little box friend is trying to snuggle.
Yeah, it just wants a hug, Kabancho. Just give it a hug.
You first.
It just wants love and affection. Is that so much to ask for?
A hug of death, yes. So, you guys are here, and Kabancho's got a hug on our nuisance friend. The nuisance friend, at disadvantage either way. Little compartment tick-ticks towards your chest, Kabancho, and an air compression dart shoots out at disadvantage.
What the fuck?
It nearly pierces your chest. You note that the tip is like maybe cobalt? It's like a blue dart. It's got like something weird going on with it.
I can't see it. I'm in dark vision. I can't see the colors.
Never mind, it's a dart. It's a metal dart. It goes out at you. I love that we can see where the light is when we click on Kabancho's token. It's kind of metal as fuck. This clockwork nuisance doesn't have anything else up its sleeves. Zion, now there are 2 of them. It's getting out of hand.
Alright. I will disarm them then.
I'm so curious how you're gonna do this.
I don't
Don't you
know.
know he's gonna pull out a
Guess
screwdriver.
I guess I'll smash it first.
Oh,
Definitely disarming if you do that.
Roll damage, Zion. Roll damage.
Step 1,
Oh,
smash.
Alright.
Step 2, question marks.
Alright, so you thought it
Three.
for half its health as it could have like crumples in a bit.
Oh. They're a lot weaker than I thought. Can I use my Tinker's kit?
You want to field disassemble it?
Yeah.
I'll let you do it. It'll be an action though.
Oh. Well, I already
So
used
are you gonna-
one
are you gonna-
action to attack.
Are you gonna heal it?
Well, I guess we still have one more, so...
yeah, I was gonna say, Zion, do you voice any of this? Because I'm gonna say, like, I have one restrained right in front of me. Oh my god.
You do the damage.
Jeez. Are you
You know,
sure?
it looks like it would have really resiliently stood up if that wasn't thunder damage, but it double deaded. It clatters into metal pieces with a.
Are you sure you're restraining it? Or are you sure you want it in one piece? Cause like you just fucking stomped that shit.
Yeah. And I guess I will walk over here and boost up my temp HP. That's my turn.
Smack your fists together and a blue light billows of your chest. That's your turn, Lonnie. There's violence to the west.
Lonnie, what happened?
I was just thinking what they do now.
I thought I was the one that caused all the trouble. What's going on?
Does it sound like they're making sounds of like immediate distress? I presume not, right?
Not really.
Okay.
You heard
know
an
what?
owl, and you heard a bunch of.
Ow! Why?
Ronnie's curious about this glass. What does this look like?
It's not glass. It's a piece of blue paper with white drawings on it.
Oh, just gonna take that.
Hey, I was gonna do
so
that.
You draw a blueprint out from the rubble. You have it looks like weirdly some sort of ballista, but with
Does
lots
the
of
blue-
extra parts.
Does the blueprint look old?
Yeah, quite. Weather.
Okay. I'll put this away for now. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, that's the
Just-
thing.
Hmm.
You just hear Tendrils. Hey, I was gonna take that.
Lonnie will bonus action cast Shillelagh, and I guess in Primeval will ask like, so that Zion's not brother, right?
The Waltz was told shush.
Are there others?
Is it turn?
Lonnie's is asking if there's others.
Yeah.
Wait, does
Um,
I don't understand?
No.
Oh, it's just Camacho.
Well, I guess
Okay.
Lumi will dodge and Lonnie will just stay here. Intern.
Yeah. So it is Tento's turn. So. Oh shit! Were you able to end your own turn?
Yeah, you could always do that.
Oh, awesome! Oh, I didn't realize. I think I must be overshooting sometimes because I didn't realize you guys could do that.
Tento's just gonna follow Lonnie. He's like, wait, I want the shiny thing.
Yeah, you have and remind you have a torch in one hand at the moment, Tento. So just
Yeah.
Yeah, so you run after, and there's a webbed up clockwork entity.
Oh, hey, what's that?
And you see one leg of Camacho.
Oh, I know what
Just
that
the
is.
corner of my face.
Tento's like, hey, is that the thingy that you thought was like his sibling? Camacho? You over there? Tento's gonna bonus action that or just bonus action dash, yeah, sure. Nope, don't mean to go that far. Oh hey, is that the thingy you were talking about? What?
I don't know. I was told shush.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there are other people here. Where are they? Lee, is there a wall here? Because I can see into this room.
No. That's like it's like a. Think of it like there's like a doorway into like an underhouse shed or like an exterior access like a cellar. No, you should be able to see through that. Yeah, and you can see water and you can hear rushing. Why can't you hear the rushing waves?
You should be able to hear. Wait a second.
You're slightly positioned wrong. All right. How about now? I'm bombarding you. Yeah, you hear it, right?
Yeah,
No, it's
I mean,
not.
I don't have sound on, so that's my thing.
Oh well, I mean, I was just looking at your token, not hearing it. Anyway, yeah. So you're in a position. If you want to attack, at advantage, or if you want to try and like smother it or something.
Can I smother?
That escalated.
Zion wants
You want
to
to attack it or you want to
dismantle
smother it?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sorry, Zion wants to investigate this.
Oh, okay. Wait, where did it come from?
I don't know. It was here.
Zom, where did it come from?
He hasn't
What was
investigated
here?
yet.
It was just here? Wait, why are there were the both of them were just here?
Yes.
Alright, something's not right. Where are the people?
Again, with people.
Oh my god. I swear. I guess Tento's just gonna walk into this room here. I have 10 more feet open. So I'm gonna walk in there.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
step into the room. You want to start looting the boxes?
Well, what kind of boxes are they?
They look like sturdy chests.
Are they like actually locked? Like how are they locked?
They seem like they have very simple, like maybe single tumbler locks.
Does it look like anything valuable was kept in there? Probably not. He's actually more curious about where the people are.
Well, I mean, the place looks ancient and dust covered, other than how it's been disturbed. So,
Nothing. I'll just end my turn here then.
Okay, this clockwork nuisance is fucking history, so... Kabancho, you're holding a, struggle, snuggle, stabby, wabby, boxy boy. How do you proceed?
I'm gonna step back and drag it with me, so it's in front of Zion, and we'll use my action to help Zion to dismantle it,
dragging it?
investigate it.
Because here's the thing. It's covered in web, which is going to make it harder to tinker on, but you're using your action to help, so you'll even out the disadvantage. Before it's done, though, it does try pneumatic attack. Knives attack at disadvantage in every direction. Fails to hurt either of you. Zion, you're being assisted by Kabancho. You want to go for that tinkery winkery?
Yeah.
Make it regular. No dis or add advantage. You root around inside of it, Zion, and normally a 15 wouldn't be high enough to combat disarm this, but with Kabancho, oh, never mind. You find at the very middle there's a spinning disc, and it's really hard to grab at due to how the grading's been built. But Kabancho manages to peel it back just so that you manage to flink in there with perfect alacrity, and yeah, it is disabled. Wow. It's also still web. But, yeah, I mean... You're here in the Undercity with a disarmed clockwork nuisance and a destroyed clockwork nuisance. Combat is over, and you guys are free to explore a bit as you would like. Lonnie and Lumi, you're here in the hallway. Have you seen this? Tento, do you want to toss the chests?
Sure. I don't think I have anything else better to do at the moment.
Sure. So, you toss them through. X1, chest of old tools and moth-eaten cloth. Next one, chest with, folded linens, ancient silverware, a bag of 30 SP in ancient Dagorian coinage, and a small ledger. Do you read Dagorian?
No.
Let the record state, everyone asked if there were languages that they should pick up because they were going to be relevant in the coming campaign and in the coming arc. And I said, I don't know, probably not. I'm a bastard. I legitimately, my bad. Anyway, what you do note is that there are lots of numbers, and you could maybe show that to someone who could find a way to read it. But that's what you find. Lonnie and Lumi, Lonnie, are you just holding in the hallway for the moment, or? Easy.
Sorry, one more time?
You're just holding position for the moment?
Yeah.
Alright, Kabancho.
So I know it's a ledger, though, right?
You know, you can tell by the way it's done up with columns and numbers and such. Yeah, it's totally a ledger.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so
And
Kabancho...
just to double check, a ledger is something, it just keeps track of what's in the area, right? Or whatever?
Normally. It can also... inflow and outflow. Business.
Okay.
So, it could
It's
be
like an accounting book.
I'm just gonna step out and also toss the blueprints to Zion.
Yeah, so Zion, you find some blueprints. And, yeah, because Lonnie has thrown them to you. And, Zion, what do you...
I probably shouldn't throw old paper that can crumble.
Nah, it's fine. I do it all the time.
I feel like that
What's
would
this a
enrage Zion.
blueprint of? What's this blueprint of?
You see what looks to be a ballista, but it has various clockwork elements.
Okay.
It looks like, based on what you're seeing, there's a central camshaft connector to drive maybe rotation on several axes, and a firing mechanism that could be triggered remotely.
Can anyone read Dragonian? I found a ledger.
No.
Oh.
I'm sure there are people in this town that can.
I don't think it's gonna help us now, is it?
No, but are we gonna leave it here? Is someone gonna take it in the time span of us leaving?
Probably not. The chest is pretty old when I opened it.
Are there any more footstep noises?
Give me a perception to try and like hear and pierce, because it also like the rushing of the water nearby is sort of getting to you.
Oh yeah. Perception.
Yep, on point.
Who's can say?
Oh,
Oh,
thank
Tento.
God. Whew, thank God.
I'm
Penta, you-
too busy dismantling the dead one.
Alright, yeah. So
Put it into my bag.
give me a
But were they-
Tinker's for that
what-
dismantle.
But Zion, were they ever alive to begin with?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Cabancho conveys the
Alright.
gift of alacrity. And the Tinker's tools, yeah, you do a good job disassembling it. You have one disassembled clockwork nuisance. And Tento, you don't hear any steps, but you do hear a clicking, a very remote clicking, and you see there's several moving parts on these nuisances that you didn't see stop moving even when they were picked up. You think that they're probably always running. And you can very faintly hear one more to the far south. But echoing off of walls and such, it's impossible to tell where, but you know there's at least one more.
Mhm. Well, if you want another one, there's another one. I point where they are over there.
And you point southerly, and the only southerly passageway you guys see here, although you do also see an opening out into the waterway. And if you
Yeah.
recall, Broda Aquilarius was supposed to have gone somewhere in the Undercity that was related to, based on what Apollon said, one of her palaces.
Oh yeah, Lee.
Just a
Oh,
place of hers. Yep.
just because two of these have attacked me,
Mhm.
does it look like they can figure out where I am in the dark? I know I was grabbing one when it attacked me, but with the other one,
Yeah, so you grabbed, it stabbed, so it's more like you were on the far, like, it knew where its friend was, and you were the body obscuring, you know what I mean?
okay.
But you don't think that, well, actually, you don't think that they're, alright, Zion, you see that these things have an eye gem that takes in information. You think that's probably their primary way of seeing? They do look like they have some step activation, but they probably don't have pinpoint accurate tremor sense. That being said, you don't need pinpoint accurate tremor sense if you know someone stepped within 5 feet of you and you proceed to omnicidally stab. So- Yeah, you do not, based on what that information, Kabanshi, you don't think they can detect you in the dark. You don't think that they have a way to see through your stealth vision, you don't think they have tremor sense.
They just stabbed at you because you grabbed it, basically.
Or let's go spy. Oh,
Ironically, Orochi has the perfect counter to tremor sense.
Does he? That's cool.
He can just
Levitate?
he just doesn't touch how does Toph see you if you don't touch the floor?
Oh,
Um
that's true.
so yeah, you guys
I tell the group, yeah, if you
And-
want another one of those thingies, it's down the south.
Zion, do you wanna like stuff this clock nuisance into the bag of holding or something, or
Yeah.
alright. Tagged and bagged. It's you send that shit to the Shadow Realm. You know there's a crack into the water, you know there's a sound to the south, and Bonch, you see pressed up into these cramped and somewhat dilapidated streets, you see a stall of some sort. It looks like maybe you're entering some sort of row of merchanty types of places. And yeah. What do you want to do, Cabancho?
is there anything that looks interesting in this room?
Nothing strikes you immediately. You could roll investigate. It's a cramped get in, so you'd have to like crawl around this, but you could do it.
Nope, doesn't look interesting.
Right.
Also, how tall is the ceiling in this room
Why is
or this corridor?
like every object right now weirdly outlined for? Hmm? So what were we saying?
What is the height of the ceiling in this room? How tall is the room?
So this is an incredibly cramped, dilapidated street. It's 8 to 10 feet tall at various points, but it doesn't get taller than that. You
Oh.
see a long row of like dilapidated structure to the south, and then there's sort of a clearing, and you also see what looks like an open sort of like break in the stone that sort of like goes downwards.
Gotta go lower. We got to go lower, guys.
Yeah, so Kabancho. It doesn't move or react to you in any way, but there is a presently passive clockwork nuisance stood right there by where there's some water leaking through.
I'm assuming this is the same sewer. Like
Yeah, it
crack
looks
hole
like the
in
same
wall.
like water passageway, yeah.
Oh,
Meanwhile, to the
oops.
north.
Zion, there's
Mhm.
another one over here.
I just said that.
So while Kabancho's on his exploration spree, would all of y'all be holding position, or are you gonna venture a different direction? You gonna follow
Yeah,
up
we're
behind
gonna
him?
go towards like Kabachi. Like, I just said there was more down this way.
Yeah, I know, and I say I see it.
Hmm.
You just saying it's in that direction is
Hmm.
different from me saying.
And you two
"Hey,
are like
it's
shouting to
here."
each other from like around some bends right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is this?
This is a market stall, little chamber in here that you'd have to like squeeze by to
Market
reach.
stall?
Yeah, remember these are streets. These are streets.
What's in the barrel?
okay.
You want to like have Lumi push by and like get in there and check?
Yeah.
All right. So you pop the top on the barrel and you smell something absolutely fetid and rotting, and you see there's like standing water of who knows what age, and there's like an algae pool of some sort grown there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, no thank you.
How does an algae pool survive with no sunlight?
Well, I say it looks like, it's some sort of
Oh,
like
okay.
microbial thing.
Look,
Some kind of
alright,
slime.
it's magical algae, alright? Don't question it.
Hey, Zion, over here.
Hey, yeah, Tento, you see some gold, but it's by a lot of really rusty nails. It would be pretty difficult to withdraw without getting tetanus. Do you want to make?
No, look here. Zion does not. I'm sorry, not Zion. Tento does not want a tetanus shot, right? That shit hurts. He's not gonna reach
I
for
was gonna
gold.
say, like, if
But
you already
Tento,
got yours, then you're
gold.
good.
Potento, gold.
Tetanus
Remember,
hurts,
he's
guys.
already 2 gold richer.
Yeah.
Fine.
2.06.
All right, so so Lonnie and Lumi, you're up here. Zion, you're here. You see the device. It's just sort of like standing at Sentinel's rest. It does. So Zion, do you try and sneak in any way?
No.
All right.
Very blunt about its approach.
So it does seem to like maybe rotate to face you to a certain extent, but it's not doing anything yet. So Tento, are you gonna go for the rusty nail laden gold?
No.
All right. You see that there's another little offshoot here, and there's another little passageway here.
I guess I'll go this way first before I go into
You
the
see, there's a stall. It looks like there used to be a place to put out lots of stuff. It's sort of a nicer area with some painted walls.
Well, what a pleasant little place. Look at all the stuff.
Yeah, you feel like maybe there's further storage deeper in, but Lonnie, you see the tetanus laden gold. But yeah,
I'm not Tento.
yeah. So,
What's
Z-
that
You
supposed
saying
to
Lily
mean?
doesn't have her shots up to date?
so Zion, what do you want to do? It's looking at you. You're looking at it.
I am too poor to afford shit like that in this day and age.
You bring up a very good point.
You're rich enough, probably. I'm not.
I guess I will rush it.
Before you do that, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and plop my hand over this way and see if it reacts to it.
So you like slap the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, before you charge, Kabancho causes the pneumatic knives to stab in all direction, and then it's like in its refractory period as they come back when you charge in, so you get to attack first. Give me that attack.
Oh, I'm not attacking.
Oh, you're trying to give it the.
Just grabbing it.
Oh.
You successfully get the combat disarm off on it.
Zion just runs in with a screwdriver and wrench.
That's what I'm imagining.
You're a fucking mechanic in Barotrauma when like the motor raptor gets in and you just dance up.
The wobbling hands.
Yeah. You successfully tag at Zion. Meanwhile, so Tento, do you look closer to this nicer looking spot?
Yeah. Hey, look, there's stuff
There's
isn't pointy
cabinetry
and shit
around
like
this
that.
corner that appears broken, and you see a scroll there. A heavy and extensive scroll.
Well, is that scroll covered in rusty nails?
No, it's just broken wood.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'll go for a scroll.
So, but it is paper and very gentle. Give me a sleight of hand. You masterfully withdraw it. You see a scroll, which based on how it's labeled, which is actually in two languages, Iho and Dagorian, you can tell it is a scroll of identify.
I'm sorry, what does it? What was the last bit? Sorry.
Identify. I put it in chat too. Scroll of identify.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Could put that in my back pocket.
Zion.
You guys find any chasing back here?
What'd you say?
I asked if you guys find anything interesting back here.
I found a scroll.
Kabancho, you see a glittering metal bar. You're not sure if it's like silver or gold, given the lack of color.
Tento, it looks like there's stuff here. Do you don't want it?
Do you want to stick your hand in a bunch of rust nails? Go for it.
Okay, I cast Mage Hand, and
All right, yeah, you just pick it up and you just like clatter off the rusty nails and you don't give a shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
All
that's
right, now
fine.
here's a
I just don't
question:
want to stick my hand in there.
how much weight can a mage hand lift?
5 pounds.
There's some wooden boards that are kind of broken on top of it, but I'm gonna give it to you because you can pick away at them with the hand. It takes you like a minute or two, but you successfully withdraw a gold bar. You immediately presume to be worth 100 gold.
Can I assume that I can liquidate this at the next place and just have 100 gold listed?
Sure.
Okay. I've
Zion.
got money again.
Zion, does the clockwork nuisance go into your pocket, or do you keep it out?
Yeah, it goes into the pocket.
Ooh. You run up and rather than like press X to assassinate, press X to put in inventory. This is like Zion is like playing Fallout New Vegas. And you try and rush the mine really fast before it goes off.
And Lee, just to clarify, in your world, tablets anyone can use, but
Tablets
scrolls-
anyone can use. Scrolls, it has to be on the spell list of your class.
Okay.
Your artificer knows why that is and might know certain ways around it, but Tento just knows, you know, magic-y types can use the paper, anyone can use the stone.
Yeah, that sounds like something to do. So yeah, you know, magic-y stuff. You can just
Magic
use
paper stuff.
magically paper stuff. You can just use. We've done it several times.
All right. And you said this doorway, can we see past it, or is it like closed?
It's a shaft down. Stone turns to, I'm not quite sure.
Down.
Do we want
to
to
the
bore a
bottom.
hole through the wall and go into the sewer, or do we want to just go down? I asked
I-
Scion because no one else is in the room. Never mind, everyone else is in the room.
I don't want to be running around sewage, so yeah, we can just go
Tento,
downstairs.
you have
How
21.
big is this hole?
So this hole is a little small. So this hole, a small creature could squeeze through, but it will count as squeezing. A medium creature couldn't. The other hole was bigger. A medium creature could squeeze through, or a small creature could just walk through. And Tento, you have 21 passive perception. That's eagle eyes. Over here, across the water, you see that some of the muck and mire seems like it's been moved away. Kind of reminds you of areas that, like, you know, have been halfway prestidigitationed.
Tenta just sighs, starts walking towards there.
Tento, you just said you don't want to go there.
Yeah, someone's been there. Give me a second.
Yes, you squeeze, and it takes you extra long in here. But
Bonnie's just gonna tap a guidance on him as he goes.
Tento, you have a guidance tapped on, and the raging of the water overwhelms you until it is adjusted down by the DM, who doesn't want to have to hear shit that loud every time he clicks on you. And, yeah, what do you want to do about the fact? I mean, it looks fairly clean here, but I mean, you know, what do you want to do about it?
Are there other spots that look like fairly clean that people like, you know, messed with?
So it looks like, so what you notice is centered around this bit of wall.
This wall there? Oh, can I get across?
Yeah, you want to just like hop in the water and wade?
Yeah.
Get across. Roll me to investigate. And good line. Let me go here. Yeah, you managed to discern that there are two stones here that, when pressed together, seem like they might do something.
Oh, I'm honestly gonna press it.
You see that there's an antechamber between, and then you see a strange device in a glittering golden room. It seems to have blood inside of it, and lots of fun pokies.
That
and
cannot
the
be.
floor and wall is done up just like the ancient Degorian palace you were in recently.
Oh, this place looks super unpleasant. Can you guys pass through the hole in the wall at all, or?
No.
Because I found something interesting.
The medium creatures will need to head back up to the basement room.
I think everyone wants to see this.
Okay.
Well, Tento, don't touch anything.
Bloomy kind of looks at you like, all right then, and she heads back to the medium creature hole. Zion, are you
Tento's
investigating
totally gonna
the
walk in the
shaft? Are
room.
you heading back up to come around? What you up to?
I guess.
This is the medium. Yeah, this is the too small for you. Hold. You head back up to the north.
Okay, yeah, I'm a head
Yeah.
north.
You want me to? I can slingshot you up there real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hop up here, and you and Kabancho emerge at a higher point in the stream. Fun fact: this is where you would have entered the map if you wanted to come from the hill and go down, and this is where you would have come from if you wanted to enter and arrive from the south. So there were multiple ways onto this map. I won't tell you how many. Tento.
Oh, cool. Yes.
Yeah, you see, there's tables, there's stuff. There's a red iron device that looks very strange, and it has like a silvery metal topper of some sort, and it's got a really weird, fucked up organic thing vibe. And there's like a throne here, and past it, you see like a really nice. Well, actually, you don't see the shit.
Is Kambacha supposed to be next to me?
Yeah, Kabancho like walked around.
Okay,
And,
I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, Lonnie, do you Lumi makes her way across. Actually, does the party members all just want to like move over there and I'll like move your tokens?
Yeah, just do that.
Well,
Well,
just-
two of us are already here.
Yeah.
The other two people.
yeah. Casey, do you want me to hop you over there? Casey? I will assume not. Yeah, and Zion makes its way down the water, boards in, gets in. Oh, Lonnie said BRB in chat. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys see there's a strange. Oh yeah, they're heading to the room if you wanna join them. Lumi is there waiting for you. Like, And yeah, so there's this strange piece of furnishing. Some of them is just really rich Degorian stuff. Some of it's things you've never seen before, and these strange devices. They kind of remind you of those casks of blood. And in fact, in one corner you see one that's had its glass shattered. And when you see it, you get like this sense memory, and you remember what it sounds like. Oh
So-
yeah, I'm gonna play
This
that
one
sound
also
effect
filled with
every time.
blood?
Yeah, this one is empty, but the one that you tabbed it's like halfway full of blood. Yeah.
So
Like an opening anywhere?
Yeah. Well, actually, there's not an opening directly onto the glass, but you note that there are like needles running from all of those arms.
So
Lonnie's gonna
this-
go smash it.
All right, I didn't make a smashed variant of this, but I'll put the empty one and splatter some blood. And you know what? Thank you for another excuse to play the sound effect. I'm very proud of it.
That's really all I wanted to do. I just want to hear the sound effect one more time.
Jeez, Lonnie.
Does
Okay.
my staff glow?
My
I think like my staff glowed or like something or like it absorbed some of it last time I smashed some of this kind of blood.
yeah, not for this one. I remember what you're talking about. Not for this one. And
Lonnie,
fire
what the
on
fuck?
object.
You okay there, Lonnie? So I just started smashing that thing, and I'm not sure why.
Do you not remember the last time blood was stored in a place? I don't think this is generally a good thing.
Never said was, but that could have set off something.
Yeah, so there's broken glass and blood around now.
Also,
And Kabancho, yeah, you find this fine Degorian vase. Also more smashed glass. And yeah, Zion, what might stand out to you. Actually, Zion, do you step into the room? Or are you chilling outside? Alright. You note, yeah, there's a red iron device that seems sophisticated and strange and you've never seen before. But yeah, Kabancho, you see up in here, you see there's a fine koto that seems to have been made of very nice wood. It's still strung. Actually looks like it has metal strings on it. There's a globe here, some nice paintings, a nice chaise lounge, and an open sarcophagus.
Hey guys, I see a sarcophagus, and it's open.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check it out.
So Zion, you inspect this. You've spent a lot of time working with red iron stuff, so I'd say give me an Arcana with advantage.
does it look like they just came out, or
It's just open.
Zion, this device looks like it is designed to draw forth and transmute blood and spit it back out in some way. You'd have to disassemble it to learn more about its mechanisms. But it's definitely understood to be, you stand someone in front of it and it goes in, and blood goes wooble wooble.
I like that. Woo.
Zion looks like a poncho.
So, do you
What?
see anyone in there, or
No, I don't know how you can tell a recently opened box, but no.
does it have dust on it?
Well, I'm not in the room with it. I can't see from that far away.
I'll go take a look.
Well, I don't know. Zion's trying to say something. I'm not gonna cut him off. Cut it off. Sorry, Zion. What were you trying to say?
Zion, remind you have dark vision,
No.
right?
I do not.
Oh. Why'd you
Oh.
have 200 feet of dark vision?
No
What?
idea.
Well,
That might have been when we were messing with it for the first time.
I fixed that real quick. Alright,
Wait,
yeah.
Zion
Oh,
doesn't
why
have
did you
dark
lie
vision?
to us?
Hey, wait, where did Kabancho go?
Tento put his token on top of me.
Oh, I thought that I would see the name under. Oh, you're not. Your name isn't. Okay, I'll fix that. Anyway,
It's because Kabancho is
Yeah,
new.
you see past the throne. There's art. There's a mortar and pestle on the ground. There's a fine koto. There is nice furniture. There's a classy wine dark or perhaps even blood.